Testing, testing. Good evening. Cool, thank you. I'm in the VR headset tonight.
Alright, there, yeah. There we go. Good evening.
Evening, Easy.
Super always spawns in the wrong spot. Yeah. That in chat. Looks like everyone is gathering. Yeah. It's a xcub migration. I love just looking at all the lures. back over. Have to turn it down when that's on.
Yo, guys, what's going on? I'm back. Well, I'm right. Ah, well, whatever. Legends, what is going on? It is so good to be back. Guys, I missed you so much. The house is sold, the stress is gone, and I'm so ready to fly with you guys tonight. I was watching on Thursday, and I was jealous, and I was crying, and I hated every second of it. C4, dude, I see you. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the Legends Ground Crew, my friend. Guys, it is so good to be back. I don't even know if I have everything set up properly. I've got my camera in a new place. I'm in a different room. I've got a green screen again. I don't know what's happening. But either way, guys, I am very excited. I am parked so far away from you guys right now. Okay, looks like the soundboard is not working, so we're off to a flying start. Did I even open it? Yeah, I opened it. I opened it in the right spot. Is that the one? Try it again. We'll try it again. But guys, yeah, we'll get into it, but the house is sold. The stress is relieved. Now it's different stress. And, yeah, so anyways, we'll get into it as we go a little bit. Is there an echo? Nope, that is my mic. That is the right thing. Cool. It's so weird going out and coming back and nothing being the way you thought it was. Guys, I haven't moved yet, but I'll get into some of the craziness that happened over the last couple of weeks. But either way, super happy to be back, as I mentioned. It's day 49. We are in South Africa. I actually haven't made the flight over. Oh, God, I got to move that over. I haven't made the flight over that you did on Thursday just yet, so I'm actually going to try and get that done tomorrow. But obviously, I wasn't going to not fly with you tonight because Daddy was missing his legends. I need to taxi really far to come and get to you guys. So, Carbon, what are we doing today? You do that while I taxi.
I'll drag it on for a while because you're like a mile away.
Yeah, let's see if I crash real early here. I don't even remember where you guys are to where I am.
Well, it's good to see everybody again. And I'm very happy to have Super back because streaming is not my bag.
Dude, you did a great friggin' job.
I don't know, man.
You did awesome.
I don't know.
I see you guys.
Anyway.
I'm coming.
What are we doing today? Yeah, we're in Cape Town. So we did a few miles last time. We ended up here. We went up to Table Mountain at the end of the last flight. So Super, you kind of missed out on that, unfortunately. But we're gonna have lots more fun tonight. This should be pretty scenic the whole way. Basically, we're gonna take off. I haven't checked the winds actually. Probably off runway 19, so kind of like southbound, straight out to the water, and then we're gonna head southeast along the coast, and then head out there along the coast to explore a little bit, and then we start heading inland, up over some mountain ranges, landing on some various strips, and then we'll make our way back towards Plattenberg, I think it is our final destination tonight, out by the water. And if you have the Point of Interest mod installed, it's pretty neat. It's going to show you all sorts of interesting points along the way, like mountain ranges and all that sort of stuff, so it's kind of cool. Weather should be good. I think the winds are supposed to be fairly light. The weather map is showing maybe some areas of cloudy skies, but it shouldn't affect our flying at all. It should be just nice easy flight. Go and have fun.
Awesome. I found you guys. I'm incoming. I am 20 meters away. But wicked.
So I think when we head out here, since we're all kind of congregated around the same spot, we can take a left turn out, going out Echo, which is the taxiway to our left here, and then we can line up on 19, head straight out towards the water. And that should do it.
Awesome. So guys, Punch is going to be about an hour or so late. Just dealing with some work stuff, and Hutch unfortunately is not going to be able to make it. It's kind of a weird story. I'll mention it. I'll talk about it while we kind of taxi out. So, if you guys want to get going, I mean, let's pitter patter, and I will fix the sound. It's been a while. But yeah, let's make our way out, taxi. Let's get the bones out of here. We'll try to fix some of the other stuff. Can someone put in a soundbite real quick? I just want to see what happens. I'm not hearing it, so I don't know. It doesn't sound like it. Alright, I'll work on it when we get into some autopilot. Alright, and I'll catch up on the chat as well here, guys. I apologize. I'm messing up. Taxiing. Let's get into this. Holy, you know what? I'm not even on live weather yet. It's like the things you forget.
It's okay. It happens.
Could fill it. Oh God! Switch to live weather. That pulls me left. Hard to say. Yeah, you guys aren't hearing it either. Okay, yeah, I'll work on that. C4, you're also going to have fun to giveaway. Oh, nice! You got your. Did you get your PC already? I was able to upgrade your cooler on the new PC for free today. Oh dang! Dude, that's so awesome. So a guy started kind of like co-streaming with and met through Discord, C4 Gaming. He followed the other day, which I'll go in and I gotta catch up on some follows and recents.
Ground traffic has no respect.
He's a streamer as well.
Right
Does a lot of Warzone type streams, and he just got partnered with Artisan Builds. So he's got a new stream PC that he's got set up. I'm gonna be doing some giveaways.
Let's see where we've gone.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna start reaching out for partnerships myself. I don't know why I keep paying for this stuff.
You said 19, but I'm on 16. I think that's the right one.
Where'd you all go? Who am I following here?
Did you take off already?
I have not. I'm still. Oh, there you all are. You're all in the air.
Yeah.
All right.
We're all in the air, yeah.
How do you take off?
I'm not worried about anybody else.
Airborne. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. Alright, I saw some new names in chat, so just give me a second here, guys. I'm just gonna get on autopilot, get myself situated. I definitely took off the wrong runway, too. Whatever. Off to a flying start.
Cubcrafters 3 Tango Charlie continue for self-departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay. So we're flying. We're gonna climb.
Yeah, you can probably stay fairly low level for the first little bit here, if you like.
Cape Town Tower, Cubcrafters, November 27 3 Tango Charlie continue for self-departure.
Yes, let's climb slowly. Okay, all right. Let me get into chat here. Let me scroll up a little bit. All right, a lot of applause for me being back. A lot of praise for me. You know, like I love to see it. Maybe I'll just leave it on the chat here because that's not gonna last. Oh, it's already gone. Yeah, I was right. That didn't last long at all. Cool. All right. Perfect. get Carbon's voice up a little. All right, Carbon,
I'm too quiet.
coming across quiet, so let me just turn you up. Hopefully that's changed things. Joy Ballo, what's going on? King Crew, I missed you earlier. Said tried out the performance mod and is loving it, which is awesome. Love to hear that. All your props go out to Carbon Props. Yep, totally on purpose. All right, let's catch up on some follows. Let's catch up on some follows. So, I think, and because I missed the end of the flight on Thursday, so I think you caught up on all the gifted subs from now.
It took me a while to get this
Yes, I think so.
ship
Perfect.
right.
So then I'm going to replay where that left off. C4 Gaming, who I was talking about earlier, came
I do
in
need to work on
with-
the
thank you so
normal
much.
and the comp files for
Chaos
mine, for the wood
Monkeys
interior on
also
mine.
Came in with
Well,
the
I did a
follow.
lot of experimenting and ended
Lucas
up going back to just a
504,
clip art, a picture in there,
Alizort.
and a little bit
Alizort
of
just followed as well.
normal
That actually
file.
happened on stream, but I'm going to shout it
I
out
didn't
anyway.
do too
Guys,
much.
thank you so much for the follows while we were away.
Cubcrafters 3 Tango
I'll probably end up
Charlie, you are
just
leaving
doing the
on airspace
normal
frequency
file like
3.
that, because I do want to see a little bit ridges
And
in some
Kev
places.
coming in
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
resub
Tower,
4 months in a
Cubcrafters,
row.
November
Dude,
27
thank you so
Tree
much.
I
Tango
do
Charlie,
mine
frequency
again,
change.
and,
Well, 5
it's
months in a row,
default of
guys.
10.
Thank you so
I don't
much
know
for
what that
sticking with us,
number
even
means, right,
when
but
we take a couple weeks off.
I think I ended up
But
with
thank
like
you so
one or
much.
two
You're
on
absolute
this.
legends. We love having you here. Oh my god, it feels so good to be back in my seat, back in the cockpit.
But
All right,
I went
so
back
let's
to
give you a little update on
what I
Punch.
started
So he's not
originally,
going to be able
which
to make
is
it tonight.
depending on the
We can't give full
on
details,
just the
but essentially what happened
albedo
was he
for the
bought some
actual
chickens,
look.
and for whatever reason,
This much
they
easier.
got
You can
out.
actually do it with a solid
And
color.
He's basically spent
and
the
use
last like
the
2 days
norm
trying
file
to
to
figure out
actually give
why
it
the chickens crossed
the
the
grain, right?
So it's
In the
a
case of
long
the
unanswered
wood
question,
panel.
and he's just not
But
gonna.
by the time
he
you
wasn't able to figure it out in
exaggerate
time.
those shadowing to that point where you can see it,
And as I mentioned, Jim is just busy
it-
with work. So
it does some funky things with the lighting, in the right light. It doesn't
I
look
see
right.
Mittens coming in with the
Yeah, it starts to
resub
look a
7
little
months.
fake, a little manufactured
And it
there.
says,
Yeah, I think the right
OMG.
combination is just use the texture, like like what you said,
You're
what you're
welcome,
doing.
boys.
I'm doing the same
It's
thing
so
too,
good to
just
be
doing a
back.
texture for the albedo,
But
but
all
then
jokes aside, Jack,
mess with the
I can't
norm
wait to
file a
see
little
it.
bit.
So,
Yeah, just give it a little bit of
That
ridge,
part wasn't a joke.
something for that lighting to shade.
yeah, but for me,
I mean,
so
Yep.
yeah, house
The
officially
norm
sold.
is like telling
But it
it
was
how
an
tall the
absolute
tree
nightmare.
is.
So,
the taller the
We
tree, the
bought our
further
house.
the
You guys
shadow.
know that.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives it the
Basically
tessellation,
spent,
gives it the tessellation
we had,
effect.
from the time we bought
And
our
then
house
the comp
to the
gives it
time we
the
listed,
shininess.
we had a week.
the
I think
metallic
it was.
sheen.
Now, in that week, we had to completely get our house cleaned up, staged,
How
and
much
so on.
the
But that actually had to
shadow
happen within 4
uh,
days. So from Thursday to
dissipates,
Monday,
or
we had
how
to
much
have that
it
completed because the
distorts,
cleaners came in on Monday, so they
how
could do
much
the
the
pictures
last
on
channel
Tuesday.
was.
All well and good. That was stressful because it's just a matter of getting
on my desk,
everything out,
right.
cleaned up into the garage. So we start showings on. It gets listed on Thursday, and we start booking
And the
showings
red
on
is the
Thursday.
amount of ambient light, or
for
the
Friday.
amount of
We take the
shadow,
weekend
or
and go up
whatever
to my
it
wife's
shows, or how
cottage
much
so
lighting
that
it
we could
has without a
basically be out
direct
of the
light
house. We have
source.
the dogs over at my
Yeah, that's your
place. It
ambient
was just-
inclusion.
just to
It's
keep it
either,
clean.
yep.
And so the first
Those
showing,
are all
the
in the
very
comp.
first showing, we get an offer from. There was a couple showings that day,
How
but
much
from the
is-
very
how
first
much the
showing,
comp effects
we get an
is-
offer. So we're like,
Is dependent
I
on
mean,
the
it doesn't
norm,
get better than
kinda.
that, right? You get an offer immediately.
So if you
So
overdo
we were
that
super
norm,
excited.
you
It
get
was
some
right at
odd
asking.
effects.
They
I
had a
didn't
couple
know
conditions,
that.
which it
When
was
I first
inspection
saw it,
and financing.
oh,
which is
that's so
pretty standard.
cool, you know.
In this
Heck, I
market,
was
it's a
using
little
10
not
and 15.
standard. Anyways, it doesn't
And
matter.
yeah, you get
So
some
the problem
really
was that they
funky
wanted to close
shadowing
on May
effects in
27th,
certain
but we
conditions.
don't close on our new house until May 28th. That actually leaves us homeless for a day. Not great.
It's
So
neat
we
how
just
they
signed
use
back
the
and said, look,
different
can you please
lighting
make it May
effects
31st?
to
That gives us the
kinda
weekend to
trick
get
your
out, clean it,
eye
get it
and
ready for
give
you
it
guys. Usually
texture.
not a big
I mean,
deal.
it
That and we didn't
really
include the
looks
Nest. I have a Nest
like
Google
a
Nest
texture.
doorbell on my house.
You feel like you
Wanted
could
to
reach
include
out and
that.
touch it. You know?
Shouldn't be a big deal. We sign it back, we send it
Like
off
the
to them.
norm
They have,
file is how I still do
24
these
hours to
seeds.
respond or something like that.
And, I mean, because that's just a solid.
Did not respond.
black
Completely
color, yeah.
ghosted us, disappeared. just completely disappeared.
That
No
looks
response
good.
from the realtor, no response from the buyers, nothing. From our realtor was reaching out trying to figure it out. So we're like, okay.
On that one, I even
So the
clicked in
24
a
hours
different
passes,
picture.
the offer becomes null and
Made
void.
the norm file,
That's over.
and then just
So we spent the next few days and we
went
just had
back to
showing
the
after showing
original
after
and
showing.
colored the-
Insane.
the
And thank
scene
God we went away
solid.
because it would have been way too stressful to try and
so I'm
keep
actually
it going.
creating
So thank
a
God we were gone.
separate
So it was just showing.
temporary file
Then we
just
get,
to make the norm file.
we end up
text.
having to come home. And the day we come home, we have a showing, and we get an offer from it at asking price, which was great. It was the same as the
On
first
the
one.
seat, it worked
No
out
conditions. So we're like,
I
hell
didn't
yes.
mess with the,
So
comp
we're
and
just
all.
in the meantime of like, okay, let's get
Factory
home, let's get it
comp.
out. We actually had a couple more showings booked for the next day, so we're like, let's let them walk through, and we'll sign after those. And if we'll have a couple hours. If they want to put in offers, then maybe we'll get a little bit more. But if not, not a big deal, right? We don't really care. So we wait. We get a call from the realtor the next morning, probably about 10 a.m. 2 hours before.
It was upside
we
down
had to
before
sign,
I ever
which
got
was
there.
totally planned. We were going to have a call at 10 a.m.
And the scenery's
He calls
beautiful
us and
around here.
tells us that the buyer now has cold feet and wants out of the deal. But we're like, hold on. You're telling us this is now happening twice in a row.
What would you call
Two
this? We're
different
flying
offers,
along
and
a
people are
veil.
like,
I mean,
this is
it's,
just
it's
insane.
kind
Even he
of
said, he's like,
surrounded
I've come
on
into
2
issues
plus
where people want to back out
sides.
because they have power remorse because they spent too much money. Or it was a bidding war
It's
and they
not
put in
a
too
valley.
much, but never twice. Like, never has this happened.
It's weird.
So we're just
It
like,
is
well,
cool.
we accepted it because it was a legal binding offer. She had signed everything, conditions,
Yeah,
everything,
this is very
crossed
cool.
everything out, signed everything, initial decided. So
It
it's not
doesn't
like she
really,
didn't
right
know.
now, it's
She
so
had
good. It
already
doesn't
sold
really
the
look like
house.
Africa,
And
does
now
it?
she's having a second thought, and we're just like, no. So we signed it because
Hey, there was something on the
you know,
side of the
it
mountain
was-
that
we
says
signed it
GB
because
with like
it
an
was our
arrow down.
legal obligation to sign it. In
I
actually,
see.
it was more in
Okay.
hopes to be like, if we sign it, let's make it real, so that she has to make the decision. Because if we had signed it and she didn't bring the deposit, or wasn't going to close on it, then we
Where are you
actually
seeing
would have
that?
an issue with, like,
You already passed it.
suit and stuff like that if we don't get a new offer to match.
I was trying to look on my VFR map to see if I can see anything.
Definitely looks like an arrow.
So, anyways, long story
At first I
short,
thought it was a cross. but
5
yeah,
minutes before the deadline.
Oh yeah,
the
it's
deposit we brought in,
like an
she
anchor
brought
with GB in the middle.
makes the house sale official. She dropped
yeah,
it off
that would be
$500 short of what the deposit needed to be, but that was neither here nor there. It counts. So the house is officially sold. We move. We get that new house on May 28th. We're going to move on May 29th because that's a Saturday.
I'm flying GPS in this.
Place on May 31st. It's just like
No, it's still just that one VFR VR map is the only one that's still working in VR right now.
And having
Is
to
that
like,
on
pack
Flight
up
Sim
kids
Geo?
and dogs and stuff to get out of the house. Like, it was just.
It might be. It's the one. It should say like Chris, or I think the author's like Christopher or Christoph or something like that, because that's what
Yeah,
the mod
somebody
folder
saw
says.
talking, I apologize. Let me go
It's
back. Gorilla has
Microsoft
reset
Flight Sim,
7 months. Dude, thank you so much.
VFR map,
Glad we are back.
VFR something. It's not map. It's VFR
Carbon, you resubbed for a month.
utility.
You know what? I'll put this.
VFR.
It says VFR map for VR. I think is what it's called. Yeah.
Yep, resub. Merlin coming in with the resub and just says, Amazon just wants me
The
back.
other one is the FSPM VFR map. That's the other one. That's not working, as well as the little nav map
Yeah, that's the
toolbar.
one I downloaded was the
ECDC.
FSP.
And bombs away. Guys, big ups for Big Pen. I'm sure you probably already did it and I just missed it. But dude, thank you so much for the gift itself.
I do like this other little map because I mean, you can scroll it around, you can zoom in and out as far as you want, so it's pretty nice. And it's got some other map layers too on it.
Yeah, isn't that the one that'll actually do teleport to and move to?
Yeah, this has the. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen that it has the teleport feature. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually before they had that. I mean, I think now they have it in game.
Lost use. I hate
wish
it.
they would bring these
But guys, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a travel too in the game.
I'm not gonna turn it on. After all.
I haven't tried it either.
Oh man, so crazy, so crazy.
But that was before they put that one in there. So,
Ranger, dude, thank you so much for
you know,
the
that was
sub.
kind
That's
of a
amazing.
pretty
2
cool
months.
feature when it
And does
came
Amazon
out.
Prime, does my son come with
I
a
didn't
2-day
use
delivery?
that.
No, dude, it is instant. You just get it.
Well, the only downside with the travel too is that you don't have like a map. You can only, it's like you could travel to your takeoff, your taxi, your cruise, your descent. It's basically you're traveling to the different points along your route, but you can't. Yeah, you can't actually pick a map spot like you can with like the VFR VR map.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's still got a good benefit where it was.
I saw one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think it was what it was before, where you can click anywhere. Like it opens up the map, you zoom out. It'll show you the whole world. You can zoom out that far. You click anywhere, and it'll spawn you there.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
what
thank you so
we're
much for
talking
sharing
about.
Oh, okay.
Thursday. That was.
Oh,
We still had showings on Thursday.
that's the one that
I wanted
does
to get
that.
here, but we didn't even get home until like 7:45.
It'll spawn you anywhere you
Get
click
down and
to.
stuff, so I really appreciate you.
The in-game one apparently doesn't, is what he was saying. I haven't tried it, so yeah, that makes sense. That it's just travel to along
it's all good.
flight plan.
Yeah, the different spots along it.
Oh, you did
It's
awesome.
a lot.
That's still,
I
that's
actually
still
like the
something.
setup. It's really clean.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, if you always want to go back to your final or something like that, you can always hit that travel too.
Well, we could actually use it if we crash.
Did you guys download?
Oh, that's
the
true.
Waypoint mod?
I hadn't thought about that, but now that I know how it works, I
Yeah,
have to keep that.
the guy who did this pack has a whole bunch of them.
I didn't get the
I think there's
waypoints thing.
one-
All it does is just kind of it just adds more of the, and it just kind of shows all the different waypoints. There's just more waypoints. I didn't
Anyway,
put it in mind though.
He's
I was
continuing
going to. I
to
didn't
create
know how
brand
much
new
it
ones all
cost,
the
yeah.
time, so I'd keep an eye out for them because they're pretty interesting.
Awesome. Worth having. It's pretty cool.
Especially with VR, you're pushing for your performance any way you can get it.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean you can quickly just go turn them off in your user experience. You could
I actually
quickly
really
turn like the
enjoyed being able to
POIs
use,
off to where you
things
don't
to
see.
do.
You could see the labels of like other planes,
Oh.
cities, or whatever, but you wouldn't see those
Yeah.
You probably had enough points saved up.
if they
to-
were too
I
much.
had
But yeah, I was
9,000
just like,
points.
that might be a little
Oh.
too much. I don't really need that since I got the VFR map. I could just see all this stuff that I'm flying over.
19,500 points, so. I mean, I don't.
You
Got
could
all
have
these
made our
nature
lives
preserves or
all
reserves that
night.
we're flying over.
Thankfully,
You're
I
definitely
have
an
dead stick
NX.
set up so you can only use it once per person.
Yeah, I guess I am first of the
I
pack
used it
here.
once. I dropped a
If
plane
I'm gonna slow
land
down
now
a
as
little.
well. So it was worth it. It was worth it.
Are you guys past
Let's
Pringle
see. I'm
Beach
not even
already?
like I'm only
It looks
going
like a
130
nice
ground
ship.
speed. I don't even have it
That was
pinned.
cool.
Everybody wants it.
And there's the dead stick right there. So.
Oh
her
no!
down.
You're,
Yep.
Am I gonna make it?
Dead stick.
Yep, heard it. I got a beach I'm heading towards.
I don't know what I'm heading towards. All in the shade, and I can't see none of it. I'm out over the water. I could have called null on it, but
Oh, J-Dog, you're right there.
There's a bunch of beaches around around me. That's the two big ones I'm heading for.
yeah, I'm not gonna make it that
Portal
far.
Man,
I see
oh god, Portal
carbon
Man is
ahead of me.
52,000 points.
He's-
That's the coolest thing when you come over a ridge or like a little mountain in VR and look down and slopes down.
It's so cool.
It's the best thing. You
Yeah,
really get
this
to
is
scale
just
when that
sad.
happens.
3 weeks?
Well, you can scale every time, but right when that moment happens, right
just
when you
got a
come off
whole
the edge, it's like
59
whoa.
knots, and I'm gonna make it. Going to make it. No flaps.
I can't see what's here. This is just
Hmm.
bad looking.
Okay.
That might be an opening. Lighting's
Okay.
bad. I'm in shadow here.
Drastic turn.
I gotta do some slipping.
I'm down. Up.
It's a little
Like a
bumpy.
brick.
Well, I definitely wasn't at the right speed, but we're down and we're safe, and that's all that matters. Guys, made it. Made the first dead stick. Yeah.
And we're down.
Beauty. few hard turns, but you know, we gotta get down safe somehow, you know. Oh boy, okay. I gotta watch my phone, Carpenter.
I know.
You don't have to put it up yet, but if
Fake VHS hit the
wife is
water.
on.
That's the only thing I don't like about
on
beaches.
call, yeah, so I'll let you know. Nothing yet.
Cool. All right.
I felt so bad for her last night. She was on call overnight. I don't think
That water
That
will,
was a nice
I don't
one.
think, like, she's maybe had
that water will reach out and
overnight,
grab you.
Very easy stuff that she answers and can address in the morning, sort of thing. Last night she had like 4 or 5 calls and got very little sleep. I felt so bad for her while I slept through her work hours.
Ugh.
Yeah. Dr. Harry Potter. Awesome name, dude. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Legends
did I
Ground.
crash?
Look at all you guys over here. I'm not last over here.
Jelly
Deadly
Bolo,
Titan Fart.
that's
There's a name you don't get sick of seeing.
Newish.
Another beach over here. Wow. Is this? Did you land on this one?
I missed the beach. I had too much speed, but a few folks landed over here. Lucky most of us had a beach to stop at. Yep. Dr. Harry Potter, what's going on, man? Thank you so much again for the follow. So I got into this argument with some DCS players, and apparently they think that MSF scenery looks worse than DCS.
I was gonna land on that beach regardless.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm not going to talk
It's,
bad about
probably.
DCS at all. It's fantastic, and it fills a very important niche. But in my opinion, there is nothing out there quite like Microsoft Flight Simulator in terms of graphics. My opinion. Yeah, Lost Juice, exactly. Exactly. Scenery would be the one thing maybe you don't go after as a negative about Microsoft Flight Simulator. It has its moments, don't get us wrong. Like, we've all seen those. I need to get into autopilot, I think. Yep. Gonna fly right into this mountain here.
Well, DCS. I mean, DCS is a great. I mean, it's definitely a great combat sim. I mean, nothing can really match it, but it doesn't have the weather engine like this has at all. I mean, it doesn't have. I don't think it has the air mass
They're having a
engine
big
like it has.
update, soon.
Yeah, I don't do heavy metals, so I haven't really played
Come
it.
on, man.
They do have
What's up
one
with that?
prop, like a Spitfire or something of that nature. But even that's heavy metal.
It was the
Man,
official
that's
DCS Discord.
prop version.
What's funny is that
I think
Yeah, but
both
I-
games
not
have
that I
their own
don't.
unique
I can't say for sure because you get loyal to
I
the
used to
brand,
get
so you
into
stick
the
with it,
combat
but if
sims. I
Microsoft Flight
just
Sim
haven't.
had the ability to function the way DCS did, how long do you stay with DCS?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? And I'm not saying that Microsoft Flight Sim can
And
do
that was
Will
my
it, like,
issue
the
with it.
Emerald?
Is just
Who
the
knows?
limitation of
But if it
aircraft.
did,
On what, DCS?
I mean, it
Yeah.
looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I'm just saying, it looks pretty good.
I do like some of the helicopters for it, like the Huey and the Gazelle, some of the others.
But I was gonna say I did the combat flight sims back in the day, but even those were highly audible, which to me makes a lot of difference.
That's right. Go into the DCS official Discord and argue that Microsoft Flight Sim has the better combat system. Oh boy. Just asking for it at that point. Well, yep. Not paying attention. Apparently my autopilot was in a dive and I crashed. Overstressed.
Did
Overstressed.
you really?
Overstressed, yep. That's what happens when you
Oh,
don't pay attention.
man.
That would be funny.
Yeah, and again, there's more reason why I would never be I'd be up there flying.
I
around
heard
a
Super
two-bird
Crash.
chat.
What'd he do? No, it's autopilot when to dive.
Said he wasn't paying attention, and his autopilot
I'm
did
gonna
it.
have to say probably not. Let me see.
Already back in the poop.
You'd be better just to load in and slew over, probably.
So that's it. Well, that didn't take long.
I was telling myself,
And-
oh, your first one back. Just take it easy, pay attention.
He died from lack of attention. Died from Twitch chat.
I don't know why they don't tell him just to load in on one of us and then load a flight plane once he gets to the next airport. That's the easiest
Well,
thing to do.
because he can just reload and it'll reload the flight plan and everything, and then just
Thanks,
skew
Lost
to
Juice.
us.
Thanks for the reminder.
Well, that's true as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that fly to
I
the
will
next
say-
waypoint might be helpful, because if you just restart,
Tiny room
it'll
again. I've
restart
got some
with
sound
the
sound
flight
suppression
plan,
stuff I'm gonna put up
and
on
then
the
you
walls.
could just fly to whatever
So that my
waypoint, right?
mic is a little echoey.
You'd still have the flight plan.
I'm just gonna put my.
That is true. I wish you could bring in the flight plan in this little VFR map for VR. Now that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, there ought to be some way to load a flight plan.
Probably like an
Oh, it
87
doesn't show you the flight plan in that?
No, it's just a VFR map, right? And so that's basically what you're. So you're bringing it up, and so I can see where I'm going, and I can see, like obviously maps and stuff, like much better map than the normal VFR map. That's what space is supposed to be essentially, but without the flight plan over it.
Yeah, sure.
This area is insane. Wow.
No, let's actually load it. So the room I'm in, as I said, is echoey. I'm gonna fix that. But what I can't fix is how friggin' hot it gets in the room. 2 PCs running.
I didn't realize there was this many mountains in South Africa.
Not even summer yet.
Oh man.
We've seen pretty much every kind
It just
of
gets
imaginable
hot.
terrain possible in Africa already.
Going Commando, what's going on there?
We're only-
Like I said, you watch the movies, you think it's all desert.
Yeah, that's what the
Definitely
dang
not.
American movie people know, huh?
No.
Yeah, it's either all desert or mountains with gorillas in it.
I was actually surprised though. It's just this varied in the sim, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They captured all of the satellite imagery really well.
This probably one of the cooler areas is one of
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it was. I had to reload and I didn't put my fuel, didn't put 95% in. That's why I'm hauling ass right now.
It'll bump you up over top of these launchers.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back off a little bit. Let everybody catch back up.
Getting there.
Ish.
I don't know if I got.
Okay, now how do I? What's the slew button for altitude?
That's a good question.
If I get it come out of slew mode right now, I am crashing immediately. F to get out of here. Is it actually F4?
Oh, I do love flying in
I don't
VR.
think so.
So fun.
Yeah, it's hard not
Kev?
to do it once you start doing
It's just
You
the
guys,
ease of looking
how do I-
around. Just so nice.
Okay.
Oh,
People are actually okay.
He's saying it is.
If everything shuts down, this is on Kev.
Don't,
it. Like
don't
once I
believe
started playing
anyone.
with head tracking, could
He
never
was
play
right.
without
He was
it.
right. We're good.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, if I'm doing 2D, I have to have my head tracker.
Yeah. Same.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Don't overstress. Don't overstress. Monster trucks. I have like kid music just stuck in my head. My son right now. I don't know if you guys have kids or whoever has kids. If you've ever heard of Blippi.
No.
Why? There we go. So he was diving again. Anyways, Blippi is. Oh god, live weather. Blippi is like a human adult man who just. It's pretty educational. It's pretty cool. It's better than some other stuff you used to
See
use.
Deadly coming out under me there.
But
Nice.
I'll tell you, some of the songs.
Well, I'm following this GPS too.
Some of his songs are catchy as hell, and it's so annoying. The monster truck song. My son is obsessed with the excavator song. Big Ben, you know Blippi. There it is. Awesome.
Nice golf
So what's
course you're
fun
about
about
to
the Blippi
go over on your left side there.
He's an ex-Marine or something like that, or maybe I'm not. He's ex-military.
It's a pretty nice one.
When he came out of the military, he actually
Seems like it to me. I know it's like very green from here.
It's just purely adult content, toilet humor nonsense. But I haven't seen any of it.
And is it up
And
on
it's
the
just
hill?
really funny that he went from that
Like
to
you
being
go out of
a
bounds here,
famous
it's drop another ball.
YouTube star sensation or whatever. Hey, Dirt, see you later. Yeah, man.
Oh, is this where we're turning inward?
Yeah, going commando. Exactly.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah,
it. This,
Yeah, this is where
That
we're
is
turning inward.
a very accurate description.
yeah, this next point almost seems like it's over a hill.
He has some educational stuff.
Probably
He
like
has a lot of like
right
in
down
between
this valley.
using the zoo for an
We're a
example.
little bit
Going from
right,
one animal to
left,
the other, they
and
kind of speed it up, and he just dances.
Deadly's got
all
a
the way
dangerous
over,
climb
and makes
there.
Yeah.
it's the funniest
Ooh,
thing ever.
it's like a box canyon right
But
there.
it's way
Yeah,
better
this is
than
not a fun little climb right here.
my son used to watch. So it's
still
not the
gain some
Microsoft.
altitude.
Yeah,
It is
that's what I'm
not.
trying to do.
It's not Clippy. Blippi. B-L-I-P-P-I.
Losing quite a bit of speed in exchange for that altitude.
Yeah, I think the wind's behind you, so it's not helping.
Yeah, I'm up now, but yeah, I could feel it the whole way. It was struggling.
All right, Pigpen, you actually run an
I thought
excavator.
for sure I was gonna have to go
That
in
actually
swim
makes
mode.
sense. Your daughter must love that. That must be
Oh, this
interesting
is cool
to see
coming
him.
over this.
Dude, he films in public all the time. And you can see people walking by and kind of like turning their head and so on. And people like trying not to get in front of the camera. And
What
he's
is
there just
Super
like,
talking
doing
about?
These stupid moves, orange suspenders, big orange glasses, and like a beanie hat. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny.
Ah, too many trees.
Google him right now. Blippi. B-L-I-P-P-I. It's so good. My son loves him, so whatever. It works.
What's the big city on the east side of Africa before Egypt?
Well, you got like Madagascar, you got Kenya, right?
Yes, he does.
There's
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
That's right.
the
He's got a dirt bike episode.
the east side is your more
He
your
has
pirate
episodes
side.
where he actually goes.
I was
Into, like,
thinking how long till we
machinery and so
get
on.
to a more popular area since we left Cape
Fire
Town.
Department 1. My son loved that one.
Yeah, I mean you
First,
got
now
the
it's-
you got a big old circle
every time
of
it
water
comes on,
here. I
it
don't know
tells
what
me
the
to
hell.
change it. I don't know what happened. The helicopter was good. And the boat went nonstop. My son loves the train song right now.
So he's like entirely a YouTuber, or did some channel pick him up?
His stuff is also on Prime, Amazon Prime Video,
Oh, okay.
and Crave in Canada. So I don't know if he started on Prime or if he started on YouTube. I'm not really sure. Internet search history is not getting polluted. Yeah, dude, your Instagram ads would take a huge hit. All right, now that I think I haven't paid attention to flying at all, maybe I'll come back down to you guys a little bit.
Hey, Deadly.
Oh, my Bravo's on the way. I'm so excited.
Oh, right. Yes.
Hutch got it and went to UPS today, and it's in transit to Canada. It's saying it should be here by Friday, or at least that was the estimated delivery time.
Nice.
I have to figure out how to go online and pay the tax, the border tax. So I got to talk to Jer, because I think Jer did that.
Yeah.
Just so there's no holdups, right? And then they can just drop it off too.
Exactly.
Because if I'm not here, or if we're not here for whatever reason, and they come to drop it off, and we have to pay for it, they ain't leaving it, that's for sure. The jet ski one is good. He's originally a YouTube and super low production value. Okay. First few episodes seen filmed with a point and shoot camera, probably. I mean, it's worked out for him. Yeah, Big Ben, that's a good call. Now we know all who has kids. You know why Carbon hasn't heard of it? Is because...
Oh, God. Those all lost juice. Eat it in the ground.
11-ish.
She's just about 10.
Yeah, so she may not.
What happens when you fly upside down?
Yeah, Merlin just did a flyby.
She really liked Blue's Clues a lot.
Taking C for life.
So she watched that quite a bit.
No survivors.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues, I hadn't thought of
Trying to think what else she watched. Long time.
Teletubbies.
It's a nice route.
I guess that was like the 90s, though. Teletubbies.
Yeah, no, I don't think she ever got into that thing. Goodness. Oh.
Beast Wars. Wardo, your kid watched Beast Wars? We could all be that lucky. I keep trying to put on Ninja Turtles, and he's not having it. There's not enough singing. Trash Truck? Haven't heard of that one. I'll look it up. There's one on Prime. It's called Stinky and Dirty, I believe. And it's like a garbage truck and a bulldozer, maybe? No, Stinky and Dirty. Stinky's garbage,
4
Dirty
miles
is...
out.
Maybe he's a bulldozer. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But he likes that one too.
So we're coming up on a grass strip here in just a couple miles. We'll do touch and go there, I guess.
Yep. Speaking of Jer, he just messaged me on Discord. Hopefully he'll be joining us soon. Messaged me about paying for the thing. Captain Rock, you're going to jump in on us. Perfect. We're actually coming up to. We're actually coming up to an airport.
Yeah, Fox Alpha Charlie Golf.
Guys in flying training found Teletubby lands. No. No way, that's amazing. In flying training, or flight training, found Teletubby land. He kept using it as a target. Got a police stop.
More windows out there.
That is awesome.
Please stop.
Please, for the love of
Is that seat on airfield is the one he's talking about?
It's
Or Caledon?
yeah.
that's
Airfield
it.
or
Yep,
whatever?
Caledon.
Captain's
Looks like it's
oh,
just
Robert
a
already
TNG.
Perfect.
Yep, just a TNG on this little grass strip.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna run
Oh,
to
yeah.
everybody
Yeah,
in
look.
this.
I finally got my merch. I went custom, and I got my blue logo. Oh, there's crap on it. Oh well, what are you gonna do? But I got my blue logo. Although one thing I didn't notice when I set it up to be printed, there's actually a black.
And we did a kind of a down.
So
Oh,
it's
is there?
yeah, I didn't notice it until I got the shirt, and then I remembered it from
It's
before.
touch and go.
So it's a little bit different color from the shirt. I don't know if you can see it on stream or not. but I got mine custom, so I don't think you can actually see this. And I don't think I'll be able to get close enough to the camera. I think I
Oh
posted it
wait,
in the
there's
Discord
two.
there.
Is that
I don't know if you can actually see that.
Caledon Airfield?
Basically, it's a
Either
little
I got a
tribute
bug.
to the original 4,
No, there's two Caledons.
the quote-unquote founders in Discord, if you will.
There is.
Oh, is there?
Photos
Yeah.
by
Well, this
Cal-
area is called
reloading
Caledon.
the
I'm
Sim
guessing
sitting
because
on
there's a
the wings. It's
Caledon wildflower garden nearby.
But yeah, FACG, the one we just touched and growed at, and then FAEY is the one we're headed to.
If you're wondering about the hats,
Both
I got a
named
hat
Caledon Airport.
Yeah, how'd it turn out for you?
It's great. It's fantastic. So
That
I actually
had me
got the
going there for a
snapback,
minute.
in Navy.
Wait a minute.
Messing
I
up
just
my lighting.
landed there.
So
Oh,
I got
okay.
the
One's
snapback in
airfield
Navy,
and
then
one's
just
airport. I
the
guess.
orange and black
Yeah.
logo, and it's actually a decent size. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but that's as big as we could actually make it. So,
Watch
Someone
where
went
you-
outside,
but
took a
it turned
picture,
out great.
and said, "I live
I
in
gotta work
Africa."
it in
I wouldn't
a
believe
little
them.
bit because
They live in one of these houses.
because it's a snapback. So what it's on right now is just a little tight, and if I go bigger by one notch,
I would
it's
not
too
be
big.
surprised
So,
Oh,
yeah.
if you
Nice.
could get away
that's
with
nice.
posting a picture.
Kev has the weathered charcoal legend
People
one.
would
Yeah.
think it's
The
real.
legend one is the
You
one with the
definitely
white
could,
logo,
yeah.
right? I believe it is. I totally did not do a touch and go at the airport there. I was too busy paying attention to everything except the sim. Oh well.
Oh well. Lots to see.
Big Ben. So all the metalheads here, one founding Discord member is what band of the Big Four? I'm confused.
Okay, so all the metalheads here. One founding Discord member is what band?
What founding Discord member is
We have a lot with us tonight.
what band of the Big Four? I don't think I understand
Oh, heck yeah. Quite a few people. I'm kind of to the front. I haven't really seen that many names.
Yeah, it's like a big group in front here. You're in front of it, and then there's like a big group behind.
I don't know the answer.
Keep dialing back,
I'm
trying
pretty
to stay
sure that
behind.
Super is the metal band Garth Brooks.
I'm right in the middle. Perfect.
What?
I'm just trying not to
What?
pass carbon.
Oh man. The answer is 42. What is happening?
Yes, the answer is always 42.
Oh, got it. Dave Grammy9. Unfortunately, weather cancellations for the last 2 weeks. Going to Ottawa next week, though. Going to be fun. How's things over in Montreal?
Bama Tim. Haven't seen that
I think
name
Montreal's
before.
good.
Guessing he's from Alabama.
Not from Montreal.
It's a safe assumption.
Am I having a stroke? No, I just don't understand the question. Or
I lived in
don't get it.
Alabama for a few years. I used to tell people I was from LA. Like what? Lower
I'm
Alabama.
definitely Anthrax.
oh, I see. You're like classifying like if you were a
Get a
member
little bit
of the show
turbulence where I'm
Friends,
at
which
right now.
member would you be?
Yeah, there was
Get it.
some back there. If you're still back there by those mountains,
Yeah, it's pretty
I was
cool.
getting
You're
some.
Anthrax?
I love
Sure.
that. I wish we, they get the like updrafts and downdrafts everywhere. From the weather, like for the gliding. That'll be
Yeah.
cool.
I want to say Metallica.
And I'm not,
I
I'll
don't know
play
why.
with some
I
gliding,
just
but it's not
grew up with Metallica.
top of my list. But it'll also affect us.
Yeah, for all the
just
time in the world,
anytime.
that's fair.
You get an updraft, it'll definitely affect.
Iron
it.
Maiden. Oh man, we could get into.
that's the thing. Once they add thermals as well, because
that's-
right now
yeah.
they don't even do thermals. It's just the wind that's modeled, and obviously like mountains and all that
Those are
stuff
pretty-
affect it. But yeah, when they add thermals as well,
Yeah,
that'll be
I guess
crazy.
That's what I'm talking about there. Yeah, that's That's gonna be cool because that's what you use with the gliders, right?
Yeah, both. I mean, obviously the thermals and your wind, like leeward or your windward side of mountains, leeward side, just depending on what you're trying to do and stuff. But yeah.
I actually thought I was going to have to jump out, but eventually I will.
Alright, good spot to grab some coffee, I think.
All the time in the golden boot. Good lord. I mean, I'm in it already, so I can't really say anything. I do spend a lot of time there, that is for sure. I mean, would Zeppelin... Okay, so I don't think... hey, Pigpen got banned. There it is.
Wind's trying
would Zeppelin
to
count
push me a little bit here.
metal, though?
Not much.
Does Zeppelin count as metal? I don't know.
I don't know.
Deep Purple, I could see maybe... I don't know. Those classic rock bands like that, I mean, that was a little bit before metal. That was just solid rock. Like, that was just really good music. I still listen to that stuff. My dad's favorite band was Deep Purple, and that's how I kind of got into listening to old classic music, classic rock.
We're coming up on Caledon Airport, which is grass strip, runway 1533. It's at just over 1,000 feet and about 2,140 feet long.
Yeah, this wood grain is right. That's what I did the other time. You know, you get it looking good. You know, you might check it in the, you know, in the hangar and then load it up at your airport or whatever and look at it. But until you fly around and check it out, you just can't really see how.
So you called Zepp metal. I mean.
Yeah, you got to change like the time of day. You got to look at the nighttime, daytime, cloudiness, all that.
Really.
Yeah. Turn your ship quarter turn. Do it again 2 or 3 times.
Was it classified metal at the time?
Like I said, they do some pretty cool shit with the bags with it. Makes it hard to test them all. That's why I only complain I'm doing good.
Either way, it's just so good. It's just so good.
3 miles out, I see carbon, but
I love it when I get to cleaning.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Happy Valley, it looks like. I'm heading right towards it.
No, this is Caledon Airport. It's the one on the map.
That's FAEY, right?
Correct, yeah.
It's weird to see those guys getting.
Oh, on my VFR
I
VFR map, it just says Happy Valley.
The lead guy
okay.
the other day of Pink
See if
Floyd.
that gives me anything.
I don't know the band very well, but
Roger Waters.
he's an old guy now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it doesn't
also
say
old.
anything
Yeah.
Happy Valley on the little map.
It's just so
map
strange
at
to
all.
see.
See where
I listen to Greta Van. I've listened to a little bit of Greta Van Fleet.
He's setting up for the downwind.
Yeah.
It was actually my buddy Graham who told me about.
I mean the upwind, not downwind.
They are very classic rock. Oh, Santana's so good.
I had way too much speed. Slip.
Is it in this valley, this airport?
Yeah, VHS.
Kind of
I
on
would say
top
they're
of this
pretty metal.
ridge here.
I mean, there definitely could have been influences there, that's for sure.
500.
Oh yeah.
How close are we here? I need to start descend.
Yeah, there's not much there.
Just gonna crab into it.
I think you guys are all done.
Oh, I got a good crab going on.
You just
Still
did touch and goes, right?
Looking for
Yeah.
it. There it is, I guess. Like, what am I touching and going on? Which sidewalk are we talking about?
Mordecus, resubbing 6 months, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Really
small little grass
appreciate it.
strip.
continued support.
Very small.
Really appreciate you continuing to drop in, continuing to be just a beautiful legend. Would love to see you in the sim a little more with us. Miss having that green machine flying around. GG Allen. Can't say I've listened to GG Allen. VHS, I've listened to GG once, and then never again.
I guess we're climbing
Time to
here
check
a
my
little
fuel
bit.
again, see where I'm at here.
Yeah, I bet I'm ready for a fuel swap too. Oh yeah. That's
So I was
ready.
looking at track
Yeah,
IR.
good thing he says I'm pretty dangerously low on the left tank.
Yeah,
I think Hutch said he bought it, and then I saw a little bit of discussion
15
in
gallons.
Discord
to
about it, and a few people
whatever
around
the
it.
23 or whatever.
That's
So
interesting.
8 gallons out of whack here.
Because I want to
already,
do
so.
VR.
But I don't have the warning. I guess that's part of the.
Where's Carmen going? He just
It's
took
kind of
off
top
to the
of
right.
The hill there, and there's one building.
Is it the building?
Right
I
above
guess he's
that
doing a
one.
big loop.
Make my own run.
It might do that. I've done that. You know, get ahead.
Works.
Want to let people catch up. Just do a loop. Do a circle. You know.
That's what he did, just one big old loop.
Is that what he did? I didn't notice him until you said that, and then he was kind of coming back. I think.
Well, sounds good. Well, sounds good. Well, not pretty, but we're down.
It'll do.
Oh, they're landing somewhere down there, I think. Put on stream. I guess.
Is GG all in like one guy?
I hear super.
Super just said it was down. That's what I. But no,
It's
I
actually a
guess
cool little
it,
spot. It's almost like a tabletop here. I want to say a band name to never listen to, but I'll definitely get auto banned. I mean, you could kind of type it with stars and stuff. Carmen, you mind putting a flight plan in for Big Pen? You just got home.
Yeah, sure.
They're 37 miles to the next one, so it might be worth it to just kind of do it from
From the next one, from Hendrick.
there. Yeah, I mean, it's 20 minutes. Big Pen, are you going to be able to load in within 20 minutes? I know sometimes it takes me 20 minutes to load in, so...
Hi guys.
Oh!
Hey!
It's
What's up?
It's the punch!
I'm here.
Dude, you snuck in. I forgot, like, I don't get audio cues of when people enter and leave.
You don't get the ding.
No. So your entrance to me was, hi guys.
What is going on?
It's so good to hear your sultry voice.
Too, man. So nice to see you back in action. Looking
Yeah.
great.
I suppose you can see me, can't you?
I can.
I suppose you
I came on a little early to beg Carbon for a potential flight plan.
Flight plan. So I think we'll send you to the next one we're going to be at.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec here. I'm trying not to hit a mountain while exporting flight plans.
That is some coordinated effort.
can. Gotcha, Big Ben. And I did see the name of the other band, and yes, you absolutely cannot say that in chat.
What's up? What's up? Peach bubbly, man. Hands down, the greatest.
So, my wife loves bubbly. She really likes the lime one, but she's been getting into the peach one lately as
Dude,
well.
it is hands down the best by far.
I need the sugar. I tried one. I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah, if you, it definitely tastes weird and flat and like wrong if you're not used to it. I just prefer it over the still water. I can. I do just, you know, still water at work. But it's so boring.
Bubbly. I don't
Bubbly.
like bubbles in my water. I don't like it.
Why?
It's weird.
I just like water. I've never liked
What's
it.
so boring?
No. I don't like
You
it.
gotta add a little spice to your life.
No, I feel like it has a weird taste outside of like the flavor that's added.
Yeah, I totally got taken by the marketing, I think, because I never did like Perrier or any sort of
No.
sparkling water beforehand. I think, I don't know, maybe years ago my mom got me to when I would go over to visit. She'd be like, have like a whatever. What did she start with? Just like a PC sparkling water, flavored water or something.
Oh, there's so much. There's so much.
Shut it down. It's instant time.
No, who just did that?
Oh, you couldn't even wait for me.
Going commando. No.
All right.
You waited until I was over mountains.
I see
gonna get
fields
spot?
way down there.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I see
How's it feel to
fields
be
a
flying?
mile and a half
Oh,
away.
it's so good, dude. It's so
Right?
good.
Looks dang good too. You guys, so you guys are well out of Cape
I don't
Town?
know how high you guys were, but I was at
I'm
4,800
already-
feet, so I got plenty of time to find something.
I was too busy.
Well, I'm at 35
I was too
now,
busy
so I was
looking at
probably
chat, and I didn't
4,000.
realize like
I was up
put it
over
in
the
an
top of
autopilot
the
and I was
mountains,
diving,
and
and I overstressed. Didn't
The
even hit the
altitudes
ground.
were
It just
plenty high.
the wings fell off.
That little veer, and I got
If I like to eat
plenty of
chips, stick them.
altitude. I was just finding that looks like a great spot, but I
What? You eat paint? What?
probably have to
The chat, dude, the
slew
chat.
the
Cold
crab to
waters
get
for
in
people
there.
that eat paint
I'm
chips. I
gonna
got
go for it. I just too good a place
still,
to pass.
just like still water. I want to be refreshed. I don't want to feel.
I think I see where Deadly's going down there. Where Pearly's at.
Yeah. Well, almost
Yeah.
used that as a
I haven't really
runway.
been drinking any beer or
Yeah, that's
anything
where
that
I'm
has
heading
bubbles
to.
in it, so it's kind of been my replacement.
I've got a lot of speed and a lot of altitude right now, though.
Water for beer as well. This was a poor choice where I'm landing, or trying to land. This is all trees.
A
Yeah.
little bit more.
Aborting? Am I aborting? No. Oh, I should abort. I should abort. I should abort.
Aim for the lowland.
I should abort. I should abort.
You got one angle.
Yep.
That looks like maybe pass.
I'm so good at this. I'm so good. I don't even know what to tell you guys. Now I'm like with something like that. I'm so disappointed that I crashed or I oversped and I'm in the poop livery because I should not have.
Still
made
got a lot of
that.
speed, but just gliding now.
Oh yeah,
I
you really
wanted to
came in there
do it
pretty
here
good.
so that I could get this cool takeoff. Whee!
That was a good spot though.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. I had the brakes on, like, oh, why am I doing that? I had the brakes engaged way before I hit the ground there. And I say hit the ground instead of touch down because I don't touch down. I hit the ground.
He hits the ground.
Running, though. I hit the ground running.
I never really understood that term. What time you guys got?
8:05.
I could do some simple.
That was a cool one. I like
Just
that one.
8:05.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun in that little spot.
8:05 p.m. 8:05 a.m.
Yep.
Anything you land, you live through is cool.
No.
That's probably one of the easiest ones that I've had.
Ugh. Just
Gosh,
That's
Josh
the,
CW
Hutchinson.
found a huge field
Yeah,
over
we
there.
told him the
Big
story
old
about
crop
his,
circle.
Oh yeah.
Bought new chickens.
Yes,
and
the
they tried to cross
first-
the road, so now
first
he's trying
week
to
they
stop
came out with this
the
thing.
chickens cross the road.
I even posted a
Weird
picture
story,
of
but I believe it.
screenshots. I landed in this little bitty patch,
I don't believe you.
They couldn't get out. There's no way to take off.
Beat you.
Beat you. King Crew, USC, yes sir, yes sir. And dude, always okay to fly along. Just
Hop in.
you never have to
Whoever's
ask. Just hop in.
Hop in.
Honestly,
All good.
yeah.
Only if
You
you're
don't
really
have to ask.
running though.
Don't listen to him. The only time you have to ask is if you want a flight plan, because then we can try and get a flight plan set up for you in the Discord. So if you use little map or anything like that, it'd be there for you. But otherwise, just jump in on top of any of us and fly along, follow along. I use autopilot as much as possible because my skills are not great, and also I mean, if you've been watching, you see I don't pay attention to the sim that much. That is true. You can fly with us, but you do have to pledge your allegiance to Stoltenberg. That is true.
I'm easy.
That's what he said. Hey.
Hey. Oh.
We all have. He owns us.
This is weird.
Yeah, King, if you want to jump in and fly with us for 30 minutes, by all means. Absolutely. Absolutely. Really bright. I don't like how bright my face is. I'm going to have to fix that. I'm afraid that if I adjust my ring light now, then the green screen won't work. So I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it for now. I'm not going to mess around with it. Kev is right. You do have to provide one kidney. So, I mean, like, feel free to fly with us, but there are all these rules as to why you can fly with us or how you're allowed to fly with us. Pledge allegiance to our Stolver Lord, which is Carbon Prop. So you do have to fly to the east coast of Canada and kiss the ring.
It's not a cult.
It is 100% a cult. I mean, like, we have uniforms, so... And then yes, at least one kidney. At least one kidney. You can keep the kidney stones. Yeah, we don't want those. We don't want those. Chat's getting weird. Jer, I've decided that Hutch didn't want to fly tonight because he did not want the Yankees to lose live on stream.
Yep, I can see that. Gallery. Okay, cool. I'm here waiting for you. How far are you guys out?
I'm 14.
I'm 19. I'm a little further behind.
Roger.
A little further behind. King, you'll get all the landing practice you need flying with us. For sure. Because you can land whenever you want, wherever you want. We try to get in, I mean, depending on what's available, we try to get into at least 5 airports per leg. Sometimes it gets a little crazy and a little bit more. And then we have dead sticks where you just have to shut your engine off and pray to the sim gods that you make it. Kool-Aid. All the cool kids drink the Kool-Aid. That's why they're cool kids. Okay.
Wow, 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 wow.
Jerry having a busy day at the shop there today?
Yeah, I did. Bit of a busy day. Nothing too crazy.
Jared, are you registered for the vaccine?
No, but somebody at work sent me a text. My phone died really early today, and I saw just before my phone died that she had registered or something, and I was very confused.
So you're considered an essential worker. You should be able to register
So that's why she
as part of phase
okay.
2. In my area, they actually just opened up to phase 3 registrations. Now it won't be until like July that I actually get the vaccine, but we can
Right.
actually register and kind of get in line.
Fun. So can I get the vaccine like within the next month?
You should be part of phase 2. You are considered an essential worker. When you go to register, I think there's actually a spot to put like where you work and what you do if you're considered essential and stuff like that, and it will jump you into the phase 2 list wherever that is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. King Crew, make sure you have your multiplayer on and everything in the settings, because you should be.
I wonder if this one's going to be full stop.
I think it's
Hopefully, I need some fuel.
To turn on friends or turn on to see the other aircrafts on the map.
Yeah, I'm going to need to get some as well.
Yeah, Gorilla just got you the
I
next
don't know
place
where I'm at. I probably haven't
I'm 12 miles out.
enough,
The
but
rest are got to be pretty close to the
15 there,
And yes, USA East.
22 there. I'm still out of whack.
But
There's the east.
Yeah, I'm stuck. It's crazy how long it
Gordo,
takes.
you're done.
To
You've had both fives. You've had both
get
your
back to where you need
injections.
to.
That's amazing.
Seems like it gets out of whack a lot faster than it gets back into whack.
Yeah, that's true.
You got the
That's
mic.
awesome.
Good
I mean,
boy.
I can't be.
I would if I ever get lost.
Yeah, I switched the tank a while ago, and I feel like I've flown longer now than what I did originally.
Lost Juice, you got your first one last week. That's awesome. I know Hutch got his first one a couple weeks ago. Last week, 2 weeks ago.
Everyone is so far ahead of us.
Yeah.
And somebody at a Sobo is just laughing.
I'm supposed to get mine, I think, probably the second week of May.
Nice.
And my
That's
wife
soon.
would be on probably the last week. So it shouldn't be too long.
My parents got their first ones are scheduled, so my dad gets his on the 21st, and my mom's on the
Bonk. I
27th.
feel like I've heard that before.
The problem in Ontario, and I think it's for a lot of Canada, is that they're saying the wait between doses is like 4 months,
Yeah.
which is outrageous because that's not like guidelines from Pfizer or any of the developers of manufacturers of the vaccine. That's literally just our province or our people saying they want to get as many people first shots because that gets you to like 80% or something. But I think that's too long, and I think it's starting to come out. Yeah, Kev, I think it's too long. I don't know if you like lose the effectiveness or whatever, but I don't think you can wait that long. Going commando, you have full bars already. Nice. April 1st. God, man, that's so good. Recommended is 2 months. Yeah, because they say 21 to 28 days is like the most effective or something like that. Like that's when you're supposed to get the second one, but you can stretch it out. But 4 months is too long. It's too long. It's better to get everyone one dose first. I mean, yeah, I would much rather have an 80% chance to not end up in the hospital than a 0% chance. So I'm not overly upset because if that were the case, then I likely wouldn't get my first vaccine until, I don't know, October, November, if that's the way it was going to go down. Are we landing here, or are you guys just doing touch and goes? I have not been paying attention, shockingly.
Are you guys coming into Hendrick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
Very nice.
Super asking.
Very nice.
If or question. Are we doing a touch and go or full stop landing? And Carbon answers yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. Where do you put in a squawk code for this on this GPS?
don't.
Upper left.
Ah, there it is. What about an ADF frequency?
There ain't one.
There ain't one. Okay. Didn't think so.
I think that just got asked in Discord too, didn't it?
Well, there's fuel here.
I think so. I think it has something to do with like ADF in there, but and I think it can do that, but I don't think that the xcub or like cubcrafters would bother installing an ADF receiver. It just seems like a waste of money these days since they're trying to get rid of them anyway.
Roger. Wow, that's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Hello, everyone.
In the UK, you're seeing 12 weeks max. Yeah. April 5th, they open it up to everyone, anyone over 16 or older. Yeah, so that it's funny because I was actually seeing that even in LA, California, and stuff, it's like 16 and older, you can just basically walk in and get a vaccine.
Where was that?
So phase 3 here in Ontario is 16 and older. But we're not.
Why is
Did they just go? Is phase 2 just starting today? Is that what it is?
Phase 2 started a while, but every public health department.
Something's up here.
Phase 2 is a few weeks ago for registration. Phase 3 registration just opened today. June before
I feel like I got a flat tire. Doesn't want to turn in one direction.
I'm going way too fast. Excuse me, Punch. Are you taking off while we're all still landing? Where are you going? He's just gone. He's just like, I landed behind him and he's already gone.
I have to fly, man. Gotta
All right.
fly.
All right, everybody go. Everybody catch
Let's
Punch.
go.
I just gotta fly, man. I just gotta fly.
You know that feeling?
Lost
Feeling the
Juice.
flight.
Lost Juice took off and immediately did a barrel roll.
It is the way.
Good thing I already got fuel.
Yeah.
Taking
I
off.
love this
I
Bravo.
didn't have time to get some.
Working on the
He's
trim.
a yeah, trim, autopilot.
Yeah, I really don't want to use my mouse anymore. Or as
Yeah.
much as possible.
That is key, man.
Punch is flying at Mach 8. Like, does the
We're gonna climb
Bravo,
over the mountains. Holy jump.
Does the Bravo come with speed?
Yeah, speed enhancements. NOS.
You got hacks on or something? Like simulator hacks?
ABBA.
I want to try and convince my wife to give me $1,000 for sim upgrades. I want to get the Alpha, I want to get Track IR, and I want to get a Logitech G29 for racing sim. And the racing sim is more just because I know my dad would absolutely love that.
Yeah, you said you're gonna do a little dual setup or something? Maybe?
Yeah,
That's a name I haven't
so
seen
want
before.
two of those desks.
King-
So the new place I'm gonna create,
King Kirk something gaming.
a
Yeah,
simulator
he
only
just
space.
joined us from
And
the
then
stream,
a
as a matter
separate
of fact.
gaming area for all my other stuff. And then
He
on that,
asked if he
I'd
could
probably
get
put
in,
network
they
stuff
gave
as
him
well,
all the
or I might
rules.
get a third smaller.
Oh, that was that guy they were talking to. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I got the desk set up last week. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm sick of being cramped all on one desk for everything.
Let's see, that guy from last week is, or that person from last week is back. Is a VC.
I'm still somehow kind of cramped.
I
Less
see him there. That's cool. It's gotten. I mean,
Right,
when I first started, it was it was
look at
a
this.
dozen or so people, so you got to see the same names pretty much. They're still here. Most of them.
In Minnesota, the goal is everyone to be vaccinated by the end of the month. That is nuts.
Nice.
Jesus. Might be making right about Canada, but I feel like
It's, actually kind of
Okay,
cool
so
to see
going
all,
commando,
all the people.
I'm not gonna say we're smarter, but we
And this mountainside
at
is
least
kind
our
of cool.
province has failed.
It's really hillside with, you could tell by looking at the scenery, is like a lot of rocks on it.
All these extra
Yeah.
lockdowns, lockdowns that they're putting us in, closing some things but not others, and like it's just been an absolute disaster. Our essential workers, they're being forced to work. There's no paid sick leave if they get sick, so they have to go to work sick because they have to pay the bills. And originally they weren't considered as part of like phase 2 to get the vaccine. So they're being forced to go to work like Jared, but are not eligible to get the vaccine. It is, and that's where all our numbers, like our numbers are blowing up again, and our ICUs are filled. Even in my city right now, our only hospital is full. They cannot take any more ICU patients, and they're starting to now transfer people on ventilators to different hospitals in small towns and so on, because our province is in such, it's a big problem. They failed everywhere. Our teachers aren't vaccinated, but they were forced to go into school. Now they've closed all the schools because they're starting to see numbers rise up. It's been so poorly handled in this province that...
Yeah, just today our education minister this morning said, oh no, everyone's going back to school after the spring break.
Yeah, yesterday.
2 hours later. Actually, no.
Yesterday, he went on TV, or...
That was this morning.
And said that either way, it was within a few hours.
In a day,
yeah.
It all changed so much.
Like, it's absolutely insane. And this is the other thing, they're closing the schools and making people stay home for their kids to do online learning. So now what do those people do about money? They gotta go to work. So it's an absolute disaster, and it changes day by day. And I get it, you can't predict the future and so on and so forth, but they should be doing a way better job than they're doing right now. It's pretty disgusting. Ooh, lost juice, that's a nice little... Literally, I don't think I've seen that one. Alright, that's my rant.
Good.
Oh, I'm just so mad. Like, my sister has essentially lost her business. It's weird. She's in personal care. My sister sees, like, maybe 4 to 10 people a week. Full PPE, gown, face mask, everything. Or face shield and mask, everything. Full PPE. After every patient, she wipes down her entire office and whatever. She's closed down, but we could go to Costco with 300 other people and stand in line or just be inside. Like, it was just nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Yeah, it's still kind of nonsense. Anyways, going Commander, you sent me off on a tangent. That's your fault. Gorilla, Colorado, they say we should be all good soon since we have the All-Star game here now. Yeah, you got to get people vaccinated to go watch baseball. Going Commander, nightclubs have been open for months. Ooh. I couldn't even imagine going to a bar or nightclub or something right now. Once again, yeah, Big Ben, I wanna get into iRacing as well. I'm not good at the tech stuff when it comes to cars. As you've seen in my aircraft knowledge, it would be the same for vehicular knowledge. But my dad is really into that, so it would actually be a fun bonding thing for me and my dad. We can be in the same house at the same time.
He's gonna want you to build for him.
He asked me about it. He asked me how much it would be. And I was like, well, we could get you a pretty decent setup for like $3,000. His response to me was like, no effing way. But he did not say effing. I think if he watched it more, because he's only recently started to watch it, because his company sponsors an iRacing car or league. A car for sure. I'm not sure if he sponsors a league. Either way. So he's been watching a lot more just to support him, and he's like, I can't believe how good this is. He's like, this is way more than just like what you used to play like 15 years ago. I was like, yeah, no, obviously not.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, baby.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's not 3K doesn't even get you a decent GPU. Yeah, my dad wouldn't even know. He wouldn't know the difference. So 3K could get my dad a decent setup. Not great, but decent. Decent. Bombs Away, you're from Alberta. People here are probably looking at restaurants and defense. Yeah, Bombs Away, there's like some arms and stuff in my city as well that are kind of defying. I don't know if they still are, but they intended to. Our mayor essentially begged them. Like, we get it, we understand how frustrated you are, but please don't put people at risk. But again, like there is no data in our province showing that any spread, let alone positive cases, is coming from haircuts and personal care and stuff like that. 90% to 95% of the spread is coming from the workers that are being forced to work but can't get vaccines. It's crazy. Man, if I have not got my vaccine, I won't be until July-ish.
Shut it down. It's
Oh,
dead stick
God,
time.
another dead stick.
Yeah? Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know who called this one because I was trying to catch up with the chat.
All right.
Turning around?
Dead stick.
Lily started
Is
opening
that
up
the
the
airport?
past.
I might be able to make the airport.
Yeah, I'm 1.9
Yeah, that's the
miles
thing,
from
right?
it.
That's why, like, if you start opening these
two
places,
nine.
people are going to
Yeah, I
go.
don't know if I
But
quite
I'm
they're just
make it.
going
I'm
to.
still 2 miles out.
5,200
It's
feet,
been
so I think I'm going
a
to make the
year.
airport.
For most places that you have not
Oh
been
yeah,
to
you'll make it for
go
sure.
out and socialize and stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
had plenty of altitude. I was up there this time. Just
You open it up, people
chilling.
are going to go. And that's what they kept doing.
Yeah,
every
I'm
time.
going to
They
make
just
it
kept
pretty easy
opening it
too.
up. Every time we
trying
saw
to
a dip
make
in
it.
the numbers, and then magically, strangely, the numbers went back up. It was so
that's a heck of a dead stick when you land at your destination airport.
Yeah, that's the ultimate dead stick.
next.
It's going to be a downwind landing, but it's okay. Actually, maybe crosswind.
Yeah.
I'm a crosswind mostly.
I'm gonna try to do it. I'm 59ing it all the way down if I can.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Mortal Man, your band has an actual gig in a couple of weeks. That is exciting.
That's so cool.
See, like that's the stuff
Real
I'm
life.
just so excited for getting the vaccine is live music. I cannot friggin' wait.
Okay, don't come in too
I
short
actually have
now.
to slow down. I actually have to slow down to get into there.
Yeah, I'm way too fast. I'm sitting here having to do some S turns here, some hard
Update
S
with the new
turns.
flap setting.
500.
How's it feeling?
I'm coming in right on
Oh, not too bad, I don't think.
descent. Glide slope. I'm having to
Yeah, that's
Use my
Pigpen. I've noticed that as well. Is that it doesn't
flaps
seem like
air
iRacing
brakes a little
takes
bit.
a lot to run. It's not like running some of the video games that are built like the F1 games and Project Cars and stuff like that. Yet it still looks amazing.
Wow, I was able to land and park off that momentum.
Look at us all. We all floated to the airport. That's great.
I landed on the mountain.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah, I was actually ready to. If I get turned
it's Pigpen.
I'm not gonna get quite turned around, but
Yeah, it's been a good night. Good time. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to love driving go-karts and so on. I wanted to get
yeah,
into
it's
it,
kind
but
of pretty,
it got
pretty
real
fun.
pricey.
Got right to the airport.
Real pricey. Having to buy tires every couple races. Whew. And on the roll. Mordecus, there's the green machine. I do see you. Have you been here the whole time and I just didn't notice? Because that sounds like me.
I guess we're taking off already. Everybody's getting out of here. Might as well go get in line.
No, it's almost like you're playing the drums for us.
Oh, one day, man. One day it'll happen.
Gotta get it on video and everything.
I gotta play these drums. They've been sitting in the corner for too long.
Drums are meant to be played, Jeremy.
I know.
You of all people know this.
You land there, J-Dog.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, there's no trees around.
We're going to Faust.
Pigpen, when you say you have a motorcycle race on May 2nd, are you talking about road racing? Or are you talking about?
Yeah, this is a cool area. I like these nice, huge rolling
Are
hills.
you talking about like just street race? Epic Fool, yes, we are
Good
still.
lordy,
in
I
Africa.
saw someone just fly
Sorry,
past me.
So late to the chat. Would feathering your prop be recommended in a dead stick landing the xcub? No, just shut her down. All of it. I mean, I actually don't know the answer to that. I just literally shut everything off.
Yep. Feather your prop, cut the mixture, pull the power back.
Feather the prop. So don't just shut it all down.
Feather in the prop.
Going commando, I would love to get my kid into go-kart racing.
Super's like, what? Feather the prop? What is that?
No, you should never do that.
I mean, it's not cheap, but it's also
Can we say that on stream?
not terrible. I mean, if you want to put your kid into rep sports, it's probably around the same price. King, dude, thank you so much for flying around with us. Sorry about parking on your wing. King, if you're not in the Discord, and I don't know if you are or not, so if you are, sorry, but if you are not, make sure you get in there. Make sure you go to the website and get all of the mods and variants for the xcub, because it definitely makes a big difference. One, you'll be able to see us all in xcubs instead of Bonanzas, because I'm pretty sure I saw you in a Bonanza. But yeah, perfect. Yeah, grab the variants as well, because the NX is probably one of the best ones to start in, I would say, because there is a little bit of forgiveness on landings with that front wheel. It has quickly become my favorite. It saved me many times. Mordecus, you came in about the same time as Big Pen? Perfect, so I wasn't crazy. Pen, you're racing vintage motocross.
Nice.
I'm intrigued. Is there any chance? Like, are you in a series? A league? Whatever you want to call it? And is there any chance that that gets live streamed on the YouTubes or anything? Oh, damn it, Robbie Ray.
What'd he do?
Gave up on it.
Bombzito?
He had a no-hitter going into the fifth, and now it's 2-1 legs. That's all right.
Flipping between the Jays and the
I haven't
Leafs.
put the
Leafs
Leafs. Yeah, I haven't put the Leaf game on just yet because I was waiting for my wife to finish putting the kid away. Well, putting the kid down because she's on call, so I didn't want to occupy my phone with the Leaf game, but I'll put it on.
Oh, sorry about that. Open mic there.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm really not.
I have a physical mute switch. I usually click it off before I go get coffee.
So, King, I was the exact same. Not great at tail draggers.
I do the
not great
push
at
to
tail
talk.
draggers. I fly the
I just keep it on my trigger.
I do actually miss flying the Tundra cargo.
That's
though.
what I do.
So
I
think will
actually,
probably get
I
back into
have
that soon.
a
But
backup.
honestly, just get into it and fly.
You know, all brakes
Get into it and fly,
is
and
what
even
my
better,
trigger is.
Carbon did a couple videos on YouTube about
But I don't
at least
need
stall
it. I've
landing,
got
but
no
it gives you a
brakes.
really good idea of how to even just land anytime. So check out the YouTube channel.
Yeah, this is some cool terrain. So I hate to have to try and hike it. Follow the
I
rivers.
like to.
Go ahead. I'm going to turn it on.
I think it's 2-1 halves.
Okay.
A lot of green, at least.
In a second.
Yeah, but I mean those rolling hills like to our right, that would
We'll tie
take
it up, we're looking.
like travels like
Let's go.
Yeah,
I
having
like,
by horse
I
or
like
by
a lot of
foot.
I like all the moves that it's doing.
The happy
depth,
tone.
River you'd
Yep.
be good,
some
but
depth, added the backward
probably
roll.
dangerous.
Anderson's done for you.
There's some pretty big mountains over there to the left.
Carbon, any input on the moves?
Campbell might have his win streak broke tonight.
I knew it's bound to happen soon. He broke the record, so
And where are the halves from?
we'll hurry up.
Quebec.
I knew what you wanted.
You just did, man.
Yeah, I mean, of course I did. It's what I do. Quebec. But the Leafs on TS. Robbie Ray, come on. I just need the quality start.
You said quality start.
I need a quality start. I'm not there yet.
Something bad again?
Oh, another base hit. They're getting the bullpen moving. First game back from injury, you know, it happens, you know. It happens.
Did you watch the other night when Fowler had that weird knee thing?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It was a weird play at second and just an awkward play at
yes,
second.
I did. Yes.
So he ended up turning his ACLs out for the season
Oh, no. Really?
on that weird little play.
It
Yeah,
looked so innocent.
I know. Yeah.
Well, that makes me sad.
Yeah. Surgery done for the year. One little dumb play.
That sucks.
That's sports.
Yeah. Am I gonna... No, I'm not gonna actually.
Am I gonna hit this big mountain to my left?
Bernie Cod, dude, what's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Legends Grand Prix. Thank you so much. Thanks. To click on like 8 TSN channels before you get the right one because of all the stupid
I know.
broadcasts. Frick. It's so irritating.
All right. Where are we going here? Faust. I can't even find this place on the little nav map. Oh, maybe that's it.
How's the fishing in Quebec? Oh, great fishing in Quebec. Can't beat the fishing in Quebec. Quebec.
Quebec.
Quebec.
Quebecois.
That was weirdly sexy.
Say Quebecois.
All right, out of the inning. You probably
Ladies.
won't get a sixth. Damn it. Oh, baby. I'm going to have to go pee soon.
Yeah, bud.
Gorilla, why are you... Are you that far ahead of me, or are you at Feos? Oh, crap. I forgot to try and fix the soundboard. Right. Let's try that. Let's try it.
So I'm trying out the 3D flap detent for the first time tonight. Carbon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bud.
How's that working?
She was a bit of a tight fit to get in there, but now that it's in there, it's nice. I'm kind of afraid to take it out.
Yep. It is a tight fit.
I printed it 50% infill, which I'm hoping is maybe a bit more solid. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that thin part that kind of inserts is, or not inserts, but sits on the top. I think
Yeah.
crack easily.
Is that what cracks?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. Did you end
looks
up
like-
doing the latch with the spring in it, or just the standard one?
I did actually. Yeah, it's working pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, I like having the spring.
Yeah, it's nice. The only thing I need now is to find a white marker. I like Support by Fire's idea to draw that little white line on the turny switch for the Alt PS heading. Works because it's so dark I can't see it at all where I am. So just where are you?
Guys, did that work? Did you hear that? I think so. Someone try a sound opening.
La 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 la.
No, not that was just you. That's confusing. It sounded so much like the original. Oh, of course, that one didn't play. Why would it? Are they not working? Oh, why aren't they playing with the commands? Oh, I know why. You know why they're not working, guys? Because Carbon changed the login information.
Classic.
Now, how do I connect that again? Shoot. Yep, stream is offline. It's been right in front of me the whole time. Okay, how do we do this again?
You don't. It's just Rubens.
No, don't you say that. Oh, I found it. Alright, well, that was easier than... Well, okay then. Okay then. Now, what is... I gotta go find the new password. Good thing I pinned it in our Discord. There, Carbanzo means.
1700. I guess it's kind of up on that hill there somewhere. Oh, just over the hill. Yeah, just over the hill.
All right. Where are we landing here? Runway 12 and 30. Lady Smith Airport.
Lady Smith. Oh, Lady Smith.
There was a group that worked with Paul Simon on Graceland back in the 80s called the Lady Smith Black Mambazo. I don't know if you've ever heard them, but they're amazing.
Just so fun to fly in formation when you're in VR. It's crazy.
Kinda makes
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. I'd have to stop at the Lady Smith Cheese Company. For some reason, it's one of the only things that's showing up on that map. Must be really good.
I think it's like kind of down this valley, isn't it? A little bit.
It's according
Yeah.
to the map. It's just on the other side, off my 2 o'clock, maybe.
Not much of a win.
Yeah, I'm following Merlin down this little valley. It's pretty cool. You get a lot of grass fields.
Yeah, you're gonna be past it. Have to kind of come back a little bit, probably, if you stay on that road or whatever. It's
Yeah, I'm on the
just-
river here. Yeah, I'm just kind of following the river.
Yeah, it's this side of the.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, to the right of the river a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, you see photos. Kev,
fine.
it looks like he's about in there, lining up for it.
Ladysmith Airport.
Wow.
Which way the wind coming?
It must
I'm
flatten out
going
here,
in
'cause these
downwind.
hills are all over
Just
the place.
only 4 knots, 3 knots.
Okay, nothing too crazy anyway. Oh, there she is.
Up on this little plateau. Merlin probably can't see it yet, and he's about to it. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of turbulence off of this. This may not have been the best idea.
Oh, yeah, now I'm getting it. I'm like, wait, I'm not getting anything. Then all of a sudden it kicked in.
As soon as you had to say something.
500.
Are you ways back, Super, or are you flying past it?
Oh, I flew past it. I'm trying to set up the soundboard thing. Actually, I need to climb. I'll be right back.
This is paved, eh? Looks like it's paved at least.
Yeah. Ooh, that was butter. Later.
I guess Carbon just did a touch and go.
Yeah, I think everybody's doing that. Dang, it's beautiful. It's nice.
Yeah, in VR, just looking out and seeing those tall mountains.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at to the left. I was like, wow, that's,
Yeah.
that's awesome looking.
Okay, I missed the follow. Elliot's BW, dude, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Legends Ground Crew. I've been
Seeing
missing
everybody
the chat,
take
guys.
off
I was
is
trying to
so
log
cool.
into the soundboard. Can one of you try the soundboard now? Please. Please work. I guess I could have done
Bernie, I haven't seen Bernie. He's flying a 208.
La 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 la.
Once we get back into Europe, I imagine we'll start picking up
I'm a
some more
technical
people
genius.
in the group.
Probably.
Except not really. Oh, God.
I don't even know how I found this group. I can't even remember. It was a forum post or something.
I'd been looking for a group that was like that were doing something like this, a big journey with the Cubs, and I'm like, it sucks that I found them when they're already in Europe.
Yeah. Well, I found others, but they haven't been as consistent as this.
Yeah.
Between
What
this
is-
and the community one, that's a good 10 hours of flight time a week at least.
I love the Cub. I mean, I love that they do this solely in this group. I mean, yeah, you can fly other things if you want to, but I just
Yeah,
love
you
flying
can-
this.
I've actually been flying the little CTS or CTSL.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's a fun
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It's a fun little ship.
Do they have a mod for it, or are you just flying the default one?
I'm just flying the default one so far. I haven't
Yep.
really looked.
Lots of that.
There probably is a good mod for it somewhere, but I mean, it's an ultralight. What do you expect?
Right.
This is a low and slow aircraft only. At least the xcub is a much better usable kind of thing, right? And it goes fast enough to actually be useful. And, well, actually, the CTSL does pretty good. I think I had it up to 130 knots, wide open.
To me, this Cub, like the Tundra Cub, would be like the ultimate expedition, craft right there.
Well, in real life, one of the great things that this thing has is the amount of cargo. I mean, not many aircraft this size have 1,000 pounds of cargo. So, you can actually get 2 people, full fuel, and some baggage in this aircraft, And
That's why these are probably huge in Alaska and stuff.
well, I mean, a lot of your tandem, the Husky is the same way, an American aircraft.
Yeah.
But, it's very similar. It's got a decent amount of cargo for its size and power, and yeah, that makes a lot of to travel with. That's a problem when you got an airplane that, look at the Cessna. It's a 4-seater, but you might as well call it a 2-seater. So once you put full fuel in it, you can get maybe 3 adults, no baggage. That's what you got left. But 90% of the time you're using an airplane, you're not going full fuel, full tanks.
Yeah.
And that's why it's such a popular airplane. Half a tank, 4 people can get in it. Go have that $100 hamburger, and you can fly across the country if you're careful with your fuel. You just got to watch your way. Maybe can't go it quite as far, but if you got 4 people, it's kind of like how long you're gonna fly before you do have a pit stop in a little aircraft.
Yeah.
Solo, you can get away with a bottle. But yeah, if we're camping or something, a 2-seater, a lot of your little, like the Piper Cub or whatever, do the math with the weight on it. Yeah, 2 people are not going to get in that Piper Cub and go camping. If they do, they're going to be roughing it. With full tanks and you don't have much left.
I would love to fly one of these in real life. This is a neat little area.
That's a pretty good little, it's like 2 mountain ranges right here. Pretty good size.
Wait, did someone call it dead stick or no?
I didn't hear it yet on the stream, but I could be a little behind.
I haven't heard anything on the stream. I've been awful quiet. Is it frozen? No, that might be frozen, yeah.
He said that's it, but I didn't hear the actual notification. He was I don't know, he might have been just referencing one.
I think he's talking about the airport. He's saying, I think, because I think he's got to lose a lot of altitude. So I think he was like, I got to dead stick it.
Oh, okay, alright. I just heard the word. My ears burst.
Isn't he usually at 8,000 feet when he turns on his dead stick time anyway?
Yeah.
Whenever it's the worst.
I got the show.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go to the next waypoint land, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
So- I'm not gonna get it. I haven't got it the last couple of years either, because it literally hasn't changed. They update some of the animations, but apparently in this new one, I don't think you can carry over your
Franchise?
your franchise or anything.
Your road juggernaut.
Yeah, you Road to the Show. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I think that's this year. You can't carry it over. Maybe that was last year. But this year
I really
I'm
love the
super
game.
mad.
I don't know. Might a PS5 maybe, but I don't know. Was it built like natively for the PS5 or is it just?
No, it's just the mother parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most games like that. Most games are going to be like that. You won't see like natively built PS5 games until next year at least.
Okay,
I'm super annoyed though that
actually I'm way
like
up.
Xbox owners can
Yeah, I
play
gotta
the game
lose a
for
lot of
free if they've got the
altitude.
Xbox Game Pass.
I know.
That makes me so mad.
I'm actually gonna go.
I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on
580
that
feet,
franchise,
85, there it is.
and they go to Xbox and they're like, "Ah, you
Yeah,
guys
it looks
can
like
just
it's
have it for free."
Yeah. That's
like
why
it's
I
concrete.
Because 4
Yeah,
like originally was for that
or
exclusive.
asphalt, whatever.
Yep.
That's pretty like all you guys came over from Xbox for the show when we
Oh yeah.
we had the online league and everything, even though it broke every time we tried it.
Yeah.
I'm hauling ass
It was
in
fun,
so I
though.
can catch up.
For sure it was.
No game would get
Are
me
we
to
actually
sweat.
putting
like
down
playing
here?
human
That's
in
everybody's like
MLB.
still really high.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
they
Uh,
were
so.
intense.
yeah, so touch and go
Throw
or it's
Jarrett
full
Curve
stop.
and MLB.
One of the two.
There was too much. It was too
We're
scripted,
putting,
though, again, and
putting
there
the
was too
wheels
many
down for
times
certain.
Where you'd be like, there's no
Nobody
way.
knows
you could
exactly
hit
what it
with
is,
That pitch,
so-
you know,
so-
it was so frustrating.
Somebody
You're
says.
down 3 in that.
Yeah, I usually just landed all of them anyway.
Yeah, that's,
That you hit it.
yeah, we wheels down and
Yeah,
everything.
it's amazing.
Run away
On
or
a pitch
not.
that bounced first.
Yeah.
Go on. Slow down.
All right.
Here we go.
Coming in.
Nice little airport
Filling.
here.
Yeah, this is a cool little spot.
Wow, from this
A
angle,
little
I
bit
gotta
of
go
valley
right
with
around
the
this
road
little
running
mountain to
beside it.
get to it.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Blueberries, I missed it. I have to save up for a PC, the game and the controls because I don't have enough, but I'm mowing lawns for money. Can you do an outside view so I can see what the plane... Oh, yeah, dude, sorry. I missed that. Let me just land here and I'll do an outside view. We're flying the xcub right now, but our Stalver Lord Carbon Prop has created a bunch of different variants that match the real-life variants from Carbon...
Oh, I think he said he's going to land here and do something, so...
Let me just land here and I'll show you what I'm flying. I'm flying the NX version, so I'm flying the nose
Was it a
wheel.
bad landing?
We've got tail draggers, we've got float planes, a whole bunch of stuff.
And this is a cool spot.
Super, you're like, what are you doing?
Oh, dude, you're watching the wrong stream if you want to see an 8 out of 10 landing. That's not how I do things around here. 3, 4 at best.
Hey, super.
Oof, and as I say that, I kind of butter one down. Alright, all my landings aren't like that. I've actually had a pretty good night tonight with landings. I'm in the poop lib.
And there goes
because I
Punch
didn't pay
already.
attention and overstressed.
Hey,
I blame the community on that one. Alright, off we go!
oh, we go. There goes Super.
Back north.
I check my fuel
Yep.
at least. I'm good.
Put it in autopilot. Where am I here? Where's my plane? Am I
Deadly,
invisible? There
why
we
you
are.
going into the bushes?
You know what? I I tried the multitask.
So this is what I'm currently
I
flying.
was gonna
This is
head
wow,
the
that
same
is
way.
quite the climb. I should.
Yeah, well, obviously
Give me a
didn't work
It's
too well.
like, why you going sideways?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm multitasking. I'm looking up. I'm like, wait.
Wait, that doesn't
I
look
don't know
right.
what any of that means.
Fly the plane, fly the plane, fly the plane.
All right, there we go. Am I high? I'll be high enough for a minute just to show this off. So I'm in the NX Sublime. This is from our Discord, so it is in beta right now. It is Carbon. How close do you think you are to having it done?
I don't know. I'm I haven't been back into it for a while. It just it doesn't feel right to me jumping into it when I'm not in the mood because I want it done well. So
For sure.
it might just take a weekend. It's hard to say.
That's fair. So, oh wow, yeah, that was, I needed to get back into the aircraft pretty quickly. So Sublime, this version is in Discord only. It's not on the website. All the other variants, the float plane, the Tundra tires, the 35-inch tires, the performance mod, all of that is on the website, bushleaguelegends.com. The liveries, mods, you can find everything on there. It's all freeware. There's no advertising. Click on the download. It takes you to a Mega website, Mega whatever you want to call it, and you just download it. Super easy. My flaps are up. Awesome. Blueberries will be back in 10. I mean, I would say no problem, but you're already gone, so... Fly it, point it, talk about it. $500. Climbing.
So we're getting to the point where we got to make a decision about Madagascar.
We're going.
Yeah.
We're going? Okay. Super said we're going.
You're welcome.
Do the water crossing on a different day, maybe?
I think we do the water crossing off stream.
Yeah.
Because that way we can all kind of get up and walk around. And by we all, I mean me. That is a long time for me to sit and stream a water crossing. I mean, if the general consensus is to do it on stream, then I'll do it. But if we can do it off stream, then people have a few days to kind of do it at their leisure sort of thing. And then we can really spend the time touring Madagascar.
Right.
Assuming everyone's okay with that.
So maybe an off-stream water crossing to Madagascar.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't know, I guess that's alright. On the other hand, like coming across, what was it, from I guess from Iceland to Europe or whatever it was, or not Europe,
To
but
Prince Albert.
one of the northern island, maybe
Albert.
Somewhere up in there.
Peter.
I'm
Yeah,
terrible
like
with-
Scotland. When you're like,
that probably is it. I'm terrible with geography, so. And yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I mean, we got
You don't know me.
some clouds, and you know, it wasn't bad.
My mantra.
It was
Talk about
pretty
it. Point
interesting because there was, 15 plus of us flying around.
Wardo, that's the other thing. If anybody doesn't do it,
I don't even know what the
You can always
distance
just say you
is
did it.
from the coast
I feel like the
to
people that have been following
the
us for as
first
long as
part
they
of
have,
Madagascar.
flying with us as long as they have, I feel like you'll do it.
Not sure.
I feel like you
haven't
guys will do
looked
it.
either. Yeah. Good
Airman Parker 34, what's going on? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Ooh, Gary,
BFR map
thank
doesn't
you.
have a legend, so I can't tell.
Lighten her up.
Mount or down?
I have a
Mowing
measuring gun.
everybody down.
It may only be like 100 miles, something like that, 200 miles. I don't know.
To pee.
Shut it down, it's dead stick time.
Well, I'm not peeing right now.
Right about 200.
Shut it down.
Let's
It's
see, what
dead
is
stick
that?
time.
250, about 280.
Some men just like
Okay, so yeah, it'd be a full night.
Did that just happen?
It did.
Oh, okay. Dead still.
Dead stick.
How are you?
Oh, I'm in a good spot.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot of tons of fields over there.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, lots of
Punch,
beach down there.
punches up at like 6,000 feet.
Oh, yeah.
I was at
He's floating to the
4,000 too, so don't
Yeah.
we
Look at those
slide.
fields. I'm headed to the fields by that river.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
right
man.
behind you, turning
River-fed
right.
fields.
Is that number 3?
Which field?
3, yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least. Feels like 8 now.
That's a little too fast. That's how we got in trouble in the first place. Is anyone still having issues with the altitude adjustment going in thousands foot at a Oh, no.
Go all the way over here just to
Jerry,
land
have
in the water.
Definitely. Thousands, hundreds.
I did
Yeah,
just
it's
have it.
several ones.
Yeah, I it happened to me earlier before. I ended up going up to like 7,800 feet without realizing.
Yeah, I can right now. I'm thousands, so I just round up the nearest thousand, which sometimes doesn't
For a
work.
drink.
Yep. Heading bug is still 10s or 1s. Although I think there's an update coming out, isn't it? It's supposed to be fixed.
Hey, there is easy back there.
See, this
I
is
don't
where
know
it's
what
got to
the
auto gen draw in corn as you get closer, and you're like, oh no. Yeah, exactly. Chop it up.
I was hoping to make it to that
Super
prime
buttering.
spot, but I don't think
Airman
I'm
Parker,
gonna.
I thought this was
Wait,
yeah, it
was
is
there
cub
a dead
bushing, bush flying.
Sir,
Airman, to be honest, I fly in
There was?
autopilot
Yeah.
a lot.
sir, you got room.
I got
landings and
plenty
so
of
on,
room.
just
It's
because
just which
I look
row
at
of
the chat,
corn
don't
do
pay
I want to
attention,
mow
I
down?
crash enough as it is.
I got farms over here.
Super, were you in third person?
I'm
So
still at
I did
1,000,
jump into third
actually. I'm
person
still
when
at
I was dead sticking.
1,700.
I wasn't looking
Yeah,
for
I'm
a
at
spot to
2,700
land. I
feet.
was looking for carbon. Dude, you still look at the fields in front of us. Do you think I was really having trouble finding
You
a
gotta pick
spot?
which ones don't have corn.
What do you mean? None of them have corn.
You gotta pretend some of them have corn. Not go for those.
That's
No,
what I
my
said.
imagination doesn't work
Just
like that.
to figure out which row of corns I want
Rob,
to take.
shut
Yeah.
up.
Down here. All the different fields.
Rob crashed again.
Yeah, overstressed.
And I'm down.
And all those videos of
Coming back
the
up.
that carbon
Super
RC.
wow,
defending himself.
Ugh, I've been watching a bunch of them.
It's so good. It makes you really want one, doesn't it? Right?
It does.
Yeah.
I only died once. And
Yeah. It's only 400 American.
that was
No. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's isn't it $2.99 American?
Man, that
$3.99.
tabletop mountain
It's a-
thing last night, 8 mile lunch.
pretty
I think
big.
I whiffed on that thing
The good
4
thing about it
times,
is
and I
the
just
floats
finally
are
said,
only
screw it.
$30.
I got it
know,
once,
that's what I
and
was
then I
thinking
rolled
about.
off the side, and then I tried to get back down on it again.
Oh, dude,
Like,
are you
nope.
kidding me? Yeah, 100%.
Well, I got on
You know,
it one
actually,
time
not far
early
from
before
me
anyone else
is
got
an
up there,
actual RC
but I was on the lower
airport
side of it, and everyone was landed way up at the top. So I was like, okay, I'll drive up there with everybody else, and I just barely clipped a tree with my wing, and it black screened it. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that one was
oh.
25.
pretty difficult.
But either way.
Like
It's
I
close.
almost just went ahead and spun at the airport and just said, I'm just going to sit here and drink, and I'll, you know, when you guys get down here, I'll post for the picture. But
Merlin, when do we get two
nope, I didn't even do that. I just
Maybe
tried like 4 more
is
times. My buddy
their
was
carrier
laughing
there
at
to
me and
commemorate
making
the
fun.
Battle
It was
of-
good times.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Thought I got over that as a grown up.
We could probably get a lift there and save flying. Yeah, fair enough. Big Ben, you've seen me crash in more open areas. You know, I can't actually argue with that. I get comfortable, and if I'm comfortable, then I don't pay attention enough, and then, you know, bad things happen.
So where's everybody from?
Bad things happen.
That's the random question, I guess.
I'm in the
Captain Rob
Florida
said
area,
he was
South
$2.99.
Florida.
I'm in Michigan.
Yeah, I thought it was a little cheaper than that. $2.99.
I'm in Arkansas.
Go time.
Airman, you played the Savage Obstruction mod?
Hey! What
I know
part?
there's
Central,
like the gravel mod and stuff.
north,
I don't know if I've heard of this
just north
obstruction
of
mod.
Oklahoma City.
I was going to say.
Horse?
So like Oklahoma City then. Okay. Yeah. North of that.
Wow.
I'm on the western side of Arkansas. I'm straddling the border.
Okay. Yeah, Rob, I don't think we could print. I don't think we have the option for smaller stickers, to be honest. But I think if you reach out to Carbon, he could probably send you the logo, and you could get a decal made for sure.
That would be
Well,
sick.
I say for sure, but it's up to Carbon. It's his property.
That's totally fine.
I had a feeling that would be the answer. "50-inch tundras? What? So it's a monster truck? Like quite literally a monster truck.
Did you see somebody made a mod that you can now drive a car? And
he's reading up on the obstruction.
You know what? Someone actually in the chat earlier.
Yeah, I downloaded it. I haven't installed it yet.
It's got a lot. Those they produce a lot of drag. Like I'm used to flying the regular gravel.
Really?
That's almost my go-to, and it just it takes. It seems like compared to the original, it takes forever to take off because you got to get them big tires up to speed and spinning. And the top end is quite a bit lower than what I'm used to. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Now, if they put the Gonzo mod on that thing, then I'd probably tool around with it more in New Guinea. But
I mean, I can imagine what those tires look like in VR. I mean, the 35s on this thing in VR look crazy.
You know, I don't think mine was live.
I got a longest win streak.
Yeah, no, I've flown VR with the gravel, and looking out the window, I was
actively playing right.
Yeah, they're
between its whistles, I guess.
It was pretty cool. I remember saying, "Hey, that's pretty good texture on the tread there. Looks like it's got more rubber left on it than my damn truck."
I don't have a garbage near me, and I've been.
Yeah, they did a good job on the texturing on those as well.
Like 6:45, and it's just like paste in my mouth. It's so
juicy fruit doesn't hold its taste that well.
Have you played around in the Vertigo yet?
Hey, is this one of those POIs?
No, that's another one I downloaded. I just didn't install it yet.
Kangelberg?
I don't even know what it looks like.
I didn't have a chance to grab that.
Well, it's basically the same as the VL3 that's already in the game. You know, it's got a 6-blade prop on it, though, and retractable landing gear.
I read about it really quick. It's like it's
interesting.
It hangs it up or something.
And
what is it?
She'll scream. What? Good lord.
Sorry, I thought it hangs up as elbows, POIs, or conflicts with them or something.
I didn't do anything, and it seems to work just fine.
Rotate it, thing at like 45, 50 knots, and then it's got an extra notch of flaps that are basically speed brakes.
Don't seem to be conflicting at all.
So you reverse the thrust and drop those, you can stop.
I just had to crash to desktop.
You can short take off and land with it, but it gets squirrely.
That counts, poop live.
Yep. No.
Interesting.
I want to slip back though, because I really want to.
Oh, Merlin.
Yeah, this is kind of a cool climb. Merlin, it was meant to be an April Fool's, but he's kept it alive as people like
similar to
the
CT dude.
Cardboard Spitfire, right? That everyone's.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it may have been Jer.
What do we got here? 9 minutes and a
third. I don't think it sounded like Carbon.
Yeah, I'm back in now. Yeah.
Trito habitant. Trito.
I got bit with the whole cannot validate data or whatever it was today before we started.
This is actually a pretty cool little climb up here.
And at some point, it decided to just reset all my settings to,
I think someone said 7,000 squeaks over the
not online, no multiplayer and stuff. So I'm like, I can't find anybody. Spent half an hour troubleshooting that, and all I needed to do was go back into my settings into data and just click the box to turn it back on. That was pretty hot. That was pretty hot. But when it validated everything or whatever, it changed all my settings back to like your first time installing it.
Yeah.
So you know all the audio is so loud, the engines are all I hear.
I'm just gonna make it.
What's your speed there?
She's screaming at me 500, 500.
The angle ended up being more than I thought.
Mordecai, you ain't doing so well, buddy.
Ooh, all right, we're good. We're good.
Wait, are we trying to land on this mess?
Back on the course here.
That's usually what we try to do, is land on a mountain.
Usually that's right at the end, though. Or toward the end.
Okay, so that was just the one ridge. It's actually still over here. Got it.
Ooh. I got flipped over.
Maui.
Yeah, I about did too by that wind. Surprised no one tried to land on that
yeah, there's definitely
bridge.
Stickers in the merch store.
I'm surprised
Kev's
not already
they're
up
pretty
there.
good sized stickers. So depending on what you want to do with it, my
like
sticker
2.5, 3 inches, something like that.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good sizes. So
That's my buddy that keeps talking in the chat instead of flying.
Hey, Maui, dude, thank you so much for the gifted subs. 5
Coffee
gifted
break.
subs, folks. Maui Time Gaming constantly supporting and giving back to the community. Gifts out 5 subs. It goes to Chaos Monkeys, Devlahakis.
God.
Darn. Bernie Cod, Farland Lubber, and Bad Guy.
He's drunk. He's getting ready to leave for Disney World tomorrow.
Awesome names. Guys, thank you, Maui, thank you so much for the continued support. Really, really appreciate it. Guys, fire in the chat for Maui Time. Always coming in with the support. Absolutely love it. Absolute legend, that Maui Time. And guys, don't forget, go check out Maui Time, Facebook Gaming.
How far are you guys from Prince Albert?
13 miles.
I'm 9.
Cool. Okay, I'm just loaded there, I guess.
Getting absolutely rocked right now going over those mountains.
Yeah.
Let's go down.
Weight and balance.
Oh, there it goes by the thousands.
He's gonna have a hangover for the trip.
Yep.
That's not exactly a great way to start a vacation. I know from experience.
No. The way we do Disney, you may not have a hangover. You'll probably not quit.
That's the there's always one way to not have.
He'll be hungover coming back to Pennsylvania. That's what that's going to be his problem.
Look at you guys on the map. Holy cow.
A few green dots are there?
Yeah, that was.
Can you get a fuel check? Pigpen, did you crash?
Oh shoot, fuel check. Good.
Pigpen, I haven't really been conserving much, but this is what mine looks like right now.
Time to swap back. I was on right when we fueled up, so.
Fitty?
Fitty.
Yeah, that's something about the Vertigo is if you're flying at Mach, or at a high speed, you got to flip the tanks back and forth nonstop, or you're going to get off balance pretty quick.
Sure seems like it wouldn't be that hard to put a dang, mixer switch or whatever the hell.
Prince Albert is.
he said he's not much for the programming. The little switch, like that's right at the console, you can flip it back and forth just as easy as if he was going to try to program something into it. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's fine, whatever. I just keep an eye on he did put fuel levels right on the display.
Looks like it's favoring.
That isn't normally there, and so that's kind of handy when you're flying. It'll show you what your left and your right's got right there on the PFD. But
windy up here.
and I was actually able to fly it the other day and get an ILS approach to work on it. It was a pain in the ass.
1,800 feet. All right.
I never flown into O'Hare before, and once I got close to it, I was getting about 12 to 15 frames per second because the AI traffic was just ridiculous at 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Back in the FS days, I don't think it mattered time of day or whatever as far as traffic or anything like that.
That was my first wow moment with the game, was when I was flying it or messing around and I had little nav map open.
I have.
And it showed an AI plane on the map, and I looked up
I was up
in game and saw the plane above me, so I checked the tail number on it, and it was within about 10 minutes of its actual location. So I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Because
I'm stubborn.
Because
I don't change plans.
I mean, it wouldn't take much to go into tonight.
That's typically the feature I tell people whenever I'm trying to convince them to buy the game and fly with me.
I mean, you are in a huge, massive carbon cub.
I would love to
Not
see
at all
them get a
nimble.
lot more
No.
living
Come on,
Earth
Tio.
stuff, you know, fauna.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes.
You know,
God, I've got
birds.
5 minutes left.
And
Yeah, I heard the
that-
flamingos aren't really there.
That and the other one,
More than
I guess it was we discussed about the other day would be telephone wires and things like that.
Yeah, you see the towers, but you
They're
can fly
bound to lose
right,
one here or there, you know.
right there, and you don't really
Yeah.
run into anything
Well,
on those
further did.
highline wires.
Yeah, the wires.
Yep.
I don't think there are wires, but on the other hand, from the air you can't really see them.
Right. I had that conversation with my buddies about how, I'm sure they didn't really think that, we should put telephone poles under these lights when we render them out, because people are going to be flying up high. So we just have suspended orbs of light and be fine.
100.
But then they're like, well, obviously they knew people were going to do this, or they wouldn't have taken
Were
the
they?
time
Okay,
to put
this is why.
cars on the road. I was like, fair enough.
Where the heck, man? Oh, maybe that's it. Is it super blended in? Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, there it
Center-
is.
Center line on
129?
yeah. Center lines are kind of bare.
Yeah. Once you get down, you can kind of see it.
Oh. It's touch and go, or I see Super over here. Looks like he stopped. Almost blew over sideways. There's my
There she be. There she be. They even got it written in there.
Yeah, they
Guys.
jump up over them.
Yeah, 29 is there. I definitely did not make that over. Do crop circles. Easy Rider, that is a good looking livery right there, my friend. The runway was where I say it was. Yep. One for carbon prop worth checking. The nose cone eccentricity. Yep, can't read that word. My English, no good. On the NX. You're seeing the nose cone eccentricity on the NX. He's seeing a wobble. Mordecus, will I crash on AP at some point while getting the little one ready for bed? Yeah, Mordecus, I watched you fly right into a mountain. You very much supered it. Icy, Tigers may win tonight. Nope, they will not. Lots of baseball left to play. Merlin, groovy, good flying with you guys, but I'm going to have to call it.
What is he talking about?
Merlin, that is illegal. You are not allowed to go to bed. We'll see you on Thursday. All right, guys, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We are getting close. Where are we here?
2 more.
We've only got 2 stops left, it looks like. Yep, 2 stops. So we're heading over to FAOH, which is only 27 miles away.
Yeah, we got
And then
a big
we
208.
will be on our last leg for a couple waypoints over
Get
to
out of there, sex's
FAPG. Cool.
Bernie. I wonder if he's with the group.
Well, this might be it, Jerry. You jinxed it.
What'd I do?
We're taking
Jinxed
off
it.
with a 208
Jinx it.
by the name of
Jinxed it.
Bernie. Using
Oh, there
it.
was fuel here.
Yeah, I saw him earlier. I haven't seen his name before.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. He busted like past me when I was just cruising around
no.
earlier.
It would be the first time
that
we
would've been
picked
very
up
mean.
a random. I mean,
What'd you do?
pretty cool.
I almost tipped turning.
I mean, I would probably tag along with a group like this if I ran into it.
Me and some buddies were flying through Idaho, and we picked up some guy who had a very French name. I have no idea.
Oh, somebody needs flight.
But he flew with us for a good night. Like an hour and a half.
Prince Albert. See you
I
later.
felt bad for him because they're kind of boring and we suck.
Thanks for all your inspirations.
He was putting down just fine, and we're all like having to, you know,
Flight plan is in there.
pull up and go around, and
Eccentricity.
he's waiting on us. He was in like
so
a.
I knew the word. It was just spelt wrong originally.
What was he
okay.
in? The diamond.
Good.
Yeah.
Thought I was going crazy.
One of the
and I was like, well,
diamonds.
I've never seen that word.
Two or
before.
three of them, actually. I don't know how many.
I can't keep up with them. That's what my son flies when he's
Pigpen
playing.
crashed.
Just because is that the 330? Is that one of them?
You're rolling out.
I don't know.
Maybe you damaged it when you landed.
The 330
And as soon
is
as you
the
moved. It was like, sucker.
by
Broke
wing. Or not the by, the
We're gonna
extra.
fly down this.
That okay? Yeah, the little acrobatic.
Yeah, right, that's the full
Freaking,
acrobatic.
The R407.
The Red Bull plane.
300 or 330, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he flies because he's got a HOTUS and he just whips it around and
Look at it. Actually, this thing cuts.
annoys everybody
Nav map and zoom in
because they're all flying,
It really cuts between.
you know,
rocks.
the carbon cubs, and he's just. When my buddy's streaming, he likes to just cut right in. He's like a damn mosquito, is what he
There's
is.
some big turns there.
Oh yeah.
It's all good, Pigpen. It's all good.
So have you guys been around since the beginning?
Bring it on down.
I think Easy has.
Bill.
I have not. I came
Question,
on
where do I
day
find the win
20.
information? So you have to be
We were in
the
London City,
it's right
departed
here.
London City, went over
So assuming you
cliffs
have
of Dover,
the,
Dunkirk,
Dev 6
and
right
then
now, are they
kind of
kinda
landed
get their stuff together and so on
just
and so
outside
forth,
of
but,
Paris.
if you've got the working title G3X mod, Dev 6,
Yeah, that
it's
was
right
that was a cool day.
I jumped in. We were already in Africa, on the high up on the west coast.
Careful coming through here.
Yeah,
guys.
so, yeah. You're
Are you guys
Sheeter
actually
Mikey,
flying
right?
down there?
Yeah,
I am, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen you
Guys
for
are
a while. Holy,
risky.
we just got hit by
Man,
some
there are
winds
some-
in this.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
are
still-
you
I
looking
haven't-
at
I haven't
that?
dropped down the
'Cause there's
valley
some
yet. I was checking out the mountain right there.
180 turns.
It looks jagged.
Yeah, I got hit pretty hard.
Oh, you can see in the ortho what it would be like.
I've been using
like
the
stretched rocks.
what is it?
Oh, yeah.
That weather mod,
It's
but
just
like not the
nice
one you
little
have to pay
rounded
for.
mountains.
The Unreal is what I've been using.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've been going live. Just a few clouds right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it pulls lav, but it's supposed to pull the METAR data like every
Leaf
3
streak
minutes,
is over,
which is
Jer.
supposed to be faster than
I
what
know.
Microsoft does.
That's your
But
fault.
I don't know. Usually my weather is different
They
from
suck.
the rest of the guys I
It's
fly
over.
with. But I'm with you right now. I got
Flig
fairly clear skies.
Don't even need them. Trade them back.
Less than 2 knots of wind is what it's showing.
Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Foligno. Oh, crushed.
Over to the Jays game. Is that over too?
Nope, top 8. Lots of baseball left.
Tree one though, eh?
Yeah.
I hate nights when Toronto Sports just loses every sport.
Oh, yeah.
It's the worst.
The nights when they win all 3 sports, it's awesome.
TFC started recently too, right?
Not MLS.
Are you, just
Championship
League.
or whatever it's called. Yeah, not champion, but
Major League
Canadian.
Champion. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. I think, you know what, I honestly haven't followed that much.
Get into it, dude. What are you doing?
Just lately, dude, just lately.
Yeah, I know. I know, man.
You know what, I was going to try and hit it, but there are a few trees.
Yeah, the only thing about Unreal is I mean,
Mount
in the
Albertburg
game they
is where
use,
I'm headed.
I guess, supposedly
I
like
don't
a weather
hear
software,
way too
same
many trees.
thing your weatherman would use to
Way too many
forecast
trees.
local weather, to fill in what Meta doesn't carry.
Yeah.
But on Unreal, it's kind of random. So
More.
2 different people can have different seeing different things.
What are we doing in the stream? He's lost his damn mind.
Look at that when you crest that mountain. Whoa. Jumping jeepers, huh?
Well, I noticed this on the world map. I don't have those highlight thingies on. But yeah, somebody tagged every mountain in the dang range as a POI.
Yeah. I mean, I put that on there because I thought, yeah, I mean that'd be okay, but we haven't really done anything with the POIs, and I thought, oh, I'll load up Bush Talk Radio and listen to how that's going to play out. And yeah, no, there's literally nothing here. So
yeah,
landing on Mountain.
I think we're going through the less fun part of South Africa right now.
Yeah,
no vineyards.
Speed up, man. Very steep.
Just mountains.
You're dead.
Oh, is he landing? Not at that speed, he's not.
That wasn't bad. You cheat with that xcub. Just slam it in there.
Oh, trying.
You cheat. What?
He made it.
That's good.
Oh, that's a tree. Oh,
that was you had a wing down. Like you could have stalled that wing at any second.
I have no idea where he's at.
Well, you hit that tree.
He didn't make it.
I should have went into it. See, this is what I'm talking about. When I get
oh no, he didn't make the takeoff.
Right.
I saw the landing and I was like, hey, he stuck the landing, but yeah, no, you're right.
It's like fishing. You gotta bring it home.
Right.
Take a
You
picture.
have to be able to see where
It was a
you're
long
going.
distance release. That's what that was. That's what you call those.
It's a simulator. It's not a game.
There needs to be like
Jump out of
different levels of poop liveries, you know, like get progressively worse.
Well, actually, there's supposed to be.
What was I in?
It's. I mean, there's an order like the taxi, the poop livery,
Was I thought it was
the barn find, but it
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
Was that
But it didn't work because people liked the barn find, so they
Oh,
just
yeah, I know,
skipped it.
yeah.
Things like that.
That was the first one I picked. I was like, oh no, this looks like something my dad would have had, so I had to throw that one on. When I first started.
It's fun. I think the livery is great. I mean, it's such a cool looking livery. It doesn't even bother me that it's an aluminum and cloth aircraft. It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Why is it so rusty?
Yeah.
That's poop. That's like owl turds. That's what that is. Did you release that crazy textured livery for the Power Solo? I guess it was the flames, but they looked like they were almost embroidered on the wings.
Professional like. You're cheating with that.
Easy, were you working on that?
Slam it down.
No.
Okay, then I'm getting you mixed up with probably
damn right I do.
270 then.
Yeah. I don't have the Power Solos.
Which way am I heading? Am I heading the right way at least?
Me and my buddies have it. They say I don't like it. It's like flying inside of a bird cage.
Oh, it's snowy. Oh, I am definitely going around that.
Straight in for two. Straight in for two.
It's kind of what they are. Yeah, trike.
Out to short airport.
I really enjoy it. I've been meaning to get over. I grabbed that Okvango Delta
There's an ostrich farm.
mod, and I've been meaning to get in and fly through that.
Check those out.
Not very far here. It's a carbon below me. So.
1,000 feet. Alright. Time to come down.
Alrighty.
Bottom of 8. Super.
I'm still seeing top.
Roger.
2-2, 2 out.
2-2, 0 out.
Alright, Sam just grounded out to third. I think my wife's upstairs watching Netflix. I'm down here playing this, watching the Leaf game, watching the Jays game. Have a couple different streams open. I think the internet's just like, whoa, let's throttle back a little bit.
She's a
You
paved
guys seen any new
runway.
shows recently?
Yeah, it's paved and
So
lit.
we were watching The Wire. We're into the second season.
So am I.
Needed a bit of a break from that, just all the serious.
Yeah.
So when we went to the wife's mom's cottage, she actually had never seen
that is
Superstore
it.
before, so we started watching that just as like a
Are we
thing
doing
on
like?
the
I guess this is going to be a
background.
2-2.
Yeah.
We've seen it before, so we're now like flying through Superstore because we forgot.
It
how
looks
fun
like it
was.
from my angle.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty good.
Oh, dude,
Carbs
it's so
might
good.
be going on a
One of those recent
downwind.
ones.
It just finished, yeah.
My wife and I
Only
started
4
watching
knots.
Good Girls.
9 times out of 10, I'm landing on the
It's like
wrong
three
end of the
seasons of
runways than everybody
Yep.
else when it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
down to
It's
it.
funny.
That's
I
what
think
Park
it
put
takes
on
place in curving
Heck,
places
I'd do it on
at the same
purpose
time.
around with this group because usually, otherwise, you like
Cloud
again
nine, right?
going against the
Store?
grain.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I was gonna say half the time we're all landing on
really?
the wrong runway anyway.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
It's
truth?
comedy. It's quite good. Enjoy
That's-
I mean, some of
that's
it
the one
is
with the
because
3 women
there's,
and
different
end up
people are using different
dealing drugs or
weathers.
something like that.
Yeah, they get involved in some
Yeah,
reasonably heavy crime.
yeah.
Majority is we're just lazy and
Heavy
they're trying to go
crime. I
quick.
like that.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
500.
Oh, there's the airport. I was like, are you guys landed in the middle of the city?
Yeah, I don't know why I
haven't
always
seen
make
but
it.
my wife,
It's just a
actually
habit where I always want to
enjoyed
touch down at the near side of the runway, but then I have to frickin' taxi for 3 minutes to catch up with everybody.
500.
Oh, Kev, did you land in
That
town?
was awful.
Okay, Sam, play nice.
I don't see Kev slewing yet, but he's not moving.
And Carvin's taking back off. Looks like it's touch and go.
Touching and going, touching all the time.
Damn it! It was so close. So close. It was so close. I mean, I was stopped. That was a sim thing.
Oh God!
Dude, what are you doing? What was that?
Oh my gosh! I just hear him crash again.
Building.
Where did he try to
I
land?
couldn't
Did
get
he
stopped just in
biff the
time,
touch
so I
and
was on
go?
this like weird. There was like a ramp over to the next building, which it wasn't solid. So I was kind of like floating on the edge, and then.
What did he do?
Oh, man.
I don't know. I
I landed
was
on that
over.
roof though.
I was
landed.
touching and going. He shouldn't have been nosing nothing.
I was stopped. That was the Sims problem. Although I suppose
He's
they don't
making
really want
excuses.
you, landing on.
No,
roofs and
rooftop
stuff.
landing.
Well, he's supposed to know that you're not supposed to stop on a building anyway. You can't stop on them, or else you'll go through the roof.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just got to keep on
Obviously, I've
going.
never tried.
Oh yeah, you can land on them. You just got to keep on going. Or else-
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can
Yeah,
go kind of slow, but I mean, if you come to a complete stop, it kind of like glitches out, and then you end up crashing if you have crash on.
Uh-oh. This video is either unavailable or not supported in this browser.
In your third?
Did anyone else lose the stream?
Wow.
Never stop on buildings.
Not
It's
right
true.
now.
I mean, you're not supposed to. I couldn't help it. It's been a while
I'll
since I've been
reload.
in the sim. Oh, is my internet out?
No.
No, yeah.
Can you guys hear
I'm
me?
back.
Yeah.
That's weird. You.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, Twitch! I downloaded your stupid app.
Oh, is it coming back? I think it's coming back. I think it's coming back.
Well, he just asked if his internet was out, so it could have been a quick glitch on his side.
Stay solid when the plane hits it. Oh, I was landed.
Oh no! Okay, he's following the. Wait.
I was down.
Time to burn from the backside.
Kev, you had about
he's
this
in the barn find, I think.
same experience I had landing on the roof there.
It's no wonder he's always so far behind everybody. But he's got a tough job. He has to host the stream.
Touching and going.
Where are we going next?
Waypoint 1.
I'm going to go direct so that I kind of catch up to you guys here. Direct.
It's not
FAPG.
gonna work.
It's not going to work. Why?
I don't know.
Morgan,
Just trying to get
what's
ahead.
going on? Just trying to get my head. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Good Lord. Just trying to get in your head. No big deal.
How far we got?
Flaps
We
are
got
up.
a bunch of
Great.
waypoints.
I mean, flaps are down.
30. 75, 80 miles.
Jeremiah.
And for some reason, my
Where I am taxiing to. This looks about right.
my flight plan is
We are flying fast.
Be off to now. Are we on our last? Oh, hell, look at that.
Yeah, on to the
they're
last
actually
airport.
Cruising for now.
Where are we headed to? At 118. Is that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right.
Come on, Vladdy, this is your time to shine, bud.
Activate leg 2. Perfect.
Make your dad proud right here.
You are way ahead of me. I'm like 2 batters behind you.
I won't say that.
Make your dad proud.
How many miles to the final airport?
About 80 something.
Nice.
I just skipped ahead. Apparently, I wasn't live.
Where are you now?
Oh, he just.
I was hoping it wasn't like
missed
10.
me.
No, we got
God,
quite a ways. We got quite a few.
1-0 or 1-1.
1, 2,
3 waypoints, and then the final
So,
stop. But
Oh my, okay.
and each
Flight Sim
leg
Track
is
coming in with the
15 to
hose. Dude,
20
thank you so
miles.
much. Really appreciate the continued support.
Oh, so awesome.
Coming in every
Just
time.
looking around.
Just really appreciate it.
So
Thank
sweet.
you so much.
The last leg is a decent leg. Covers some
All
miles.
right. I'm going, yes, I'm going direct to FAPG. So hopefully, as you guys.
One thing I did easy is paint the my fuel gauges, the backing white, so I can see it like at nighttime.
That's
I can
something
see it
that-
really
on your
easy.
car,
Yeah,
the level.
driving.
That's a good
Little
idea. I
spider
need to
starts
do
crawling
that.
around on the center console.
Crash immediately.
So do you invert the colors and make the numbers black?
Do you kill it? Or do you let it
Well, yeah, the numbers
Today,
like
I
are
just let
showing
it
as
go.
like kind of a
I
reddish.
fought every instinct to want to smash it.
So yeah, you can't touch the numbers. I don't know where the numbers are. That's the thing.
Okay.
It's a spider, man. It can bite you and cause infections.
Nope,
It-
not those
well,
kind
it,
of
it may
spiders.
just be a clear spot. And the other one, I don't know. I'll have to.
I don't know,
I'll have
this
to
one
look.
looked
But
kinda
yeah,
weird. It
it'd
was
be
almost like
nice
seafood.
if we had it white.
Oh, well, those
behind there.
big,
I
for
haven't
sure.
really looked at it.
It's probably a...
Yeah, I mean, like I can easily tell the numbers in the daytime, and but then at nighttime, the fuel level is so much easier to read, and obviously the numbers I can read them at
That was
nighttime
in your
too, since
drink.
it's
You probably
red.
drank its babies.
Yeah, I haven't. I remember
that
you
feel?
saying that once
You have baby
before. and I
spiders in your
did
gut
like.
right now.
That's a good idea because I
Good
I
except
have
for
a hard
Australia.
time saying
Yeah, that's
stuff.
true.
Oh yeah. If you're in Australia, you literally
That's
crash and
something
burn that car.
I oughta
That car is
check
not
into
spineless.
is see how that works.
What's that movie where he gets
Where
up, gets
those
out of bed,
are.
puts his feet in the slippers?
Arachnophobia.
Yeah, with my cabin light completely off, I can see the red numbers. And the white backing in, I can see the fuel level.
That and Anaconda.
Anaconda.
At complete
Haven't they made,
darkness.
Like 8 of those?
Yeah.
Wasn't the second one titled Anacondas, like plural?
Yeah, I think so.
So good.
That's awful.
So good.
If you can find the numbers, let me know. 'Cause I could darken them up a little bit, but I mean, I can
It's funny
still
because then
read
you
them.
look at movies like Sharknado and like why
that
did
may not be.
well I think I know the answer, but
May not be a
Sharknado
thing, but I
became
definitely
cult
look at
classic.
it one of
While
these
movies
days.
like Anaconda just
Because that is a good idea.
Not
I
so
like
much.
anything that helps
Right,
me.
they were equally
That's actually one of the reasons I like
well,
like
I think
the
the difference
wood
was
or
Anaconda
the
tried to
different
be
dash. Because
scary.
it shows me where
Where
the
Sharknado
switches
is
are.
like we named our movie Sharknado.
You know, the black on black with it just doesn't cut it. I like the contrast between the panel and the switch areas.
Oh yeah. Plus, I also wanted to make it my own on the inside. You know, kind of personalization.
It's gonna give birth
Do anything.
in a couple
It's
years.
gonna get rid of all the pests for you.
Yeah.
They're awesome like that.
Now, if you do start getting an issue with spiders, then just go and put a bunch of snakes in your car, and you'll be fine.
Scorpions.
I have a lot of spiders on my property because I got a ton of cedar trees and they love hanging out in there.
I won't catch up to Bernie here in
Also
the
spiders.
208.
And it's ant season.
Well, that's fine.
The ants.
Yeah,
Moths,
he's been
petrol.
going slow.
I like all the insects.
Stay
man.
with
Let
us.
them all in.
Yeah, because I've got it firewalled.
Yeah, it's
You know what you need to do? Is you just
he's definitely hanging with us, whether he
Keep upping
actually knows who we are or just a random
just
following
getting
along.
whatever that thing eats.
I need to
Liz
move on
actually,
to mongoose.
that's one of her dreams is to be a apiaryist.
I don't even know what that is.
My wife wants to buy a farm,
Yeah, mine too.
like a hobby farm, not something too crazy. Have a couple animals, maybe open
Yep.
it to the public, let them come in and pet the goats.
Yep, mine too, man. We could join forces if you want.
We should buy a farm together.
We bought a farm. We
Yeah,
bought a zoo.
it's like we bought a zoo, but cows.
Yeah, she just wants like chickens and
Yeah.
a few goats, some bees, make her own honey.
Yeah, not bad ideas.
Is anybody else that's a stream like
Do you want to go pet them?
I'm only listening to it, but I mean,
that would
it's
be amazing.
still fine on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Tell me, this community could just join
they're
forces.
talking about
Just buy like an 800
I got a
acre
black
farm.
Horses.
That
That's
is too
all I
big.
got.
No.
Too big.
Yeah,
10
I'm
acres
talking
is not
horses
big.
We gotta
and
build-
pets
we gotta
and
build
farms.
runways.
Yeah, I can
spiders
hear
and
'em.
scorpions.
Yeah, I can hear 'em. I
800
just
acres
can't
is
see
too
them. Nothing on
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a couple square
Oh
miles.
yeah, I'm in VR, so I
Let's cut
can't
her down.
really,
Let's cut her down. to
not
like
really
400.
watch them. I wish I could bring the screen
You know what?
into
100
VR
acres is
because that'd be cool.
That's been my biggest complaint. The one time
That's
I
enough. I actually know someone who
got
owns
the
100
Oculus hooked
acres,
up to
and
it. Is you just it was difficult for me to try to find some type of mod to get the to get a VFR map of some kind up to use.
build a beach out there.
It seems to me it'd be possible to
Cloud9.
use. I mean, I don't know how to do it, but it seems
We'll
like
throw
it'd
a
be
Target
possible
up
to
there
use
as well.
like the same
like
kind of
Target, but it's
mod
green
that
and
Little
fancy.
Nav Map
Are there
does.
any
It's
target
just
days
a
left
web
in Canada, or
browser.
they all go under?
Right. You can do
I
that.
know
You
all
can
the
do
ones
it. I
are
mean,
like this
X-Plane
X-Plane
had a mod to
All the ones
where you
around this
can
one.
bring in any desktop
And they're like just crushing it these days.
window you
It's because-
want. I mean, I know it's
Right,
like
but I mean,
possible to be able to bring in like a
People went
desktop
for the
window
first
or
couple
whatever.
months 'cause they're like,
In this
"Hey,
case,
just-"
all you're needing
and they're like, wait a minute.
is a web
This
browser.
doesn't seem right.
You know, a browser page.
Right. Exactly. So I mean,
Which
yeah,
is
you
exactly what they use
It's
for
still
Little
cheaper to
Nav Map.
drive to Buffalo.
yeah, you could change the
that's-
source probably to like maybe like twitch.com or something like that. Maybe
Sure, wait until you see
maybe
the
it'll come up
O2 curveball Trent Thornton just
to a IE window or whatever the source to like your Chrome EXE or
bounce
something like
on the-
that.
almost bounce
Yeah,
on the
that's
grass.
what I'm saying. I'm sure it can
Easy
be
flash
done
trick
like
on the
that.
net.
Bring it in that way.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I was ahead of you.
Oh gosh.
Or even
Pop
just the
Jan's
chat
ring.
window. You know, you can pop the chat
That's all right.
window
Maybe
out.
I'll knock about
I mean, I know
it.
in OBS I could set it for just
It's been
the
rowdy,
chat
eh?
window.
Struggles.
Oh,
Did they call it
shit.
dead stick?
I didn't hear it yet, but I could be a little bit
Or
behind
visual,
on the
sorry.
stream.
No, I was just noticing Bernie has
Okay.
turned around.
Look, did you see the umpire?
Well, I mean, you'll hear it on the
Double-check
stream. You'll hear like a
every
big
time.
dead
Yeah.
stick.
Right. Well, I was paying
Check
attention to his
front,
ass. He's
specifically.
going the other way. And I was like, okay, that's cool, dude.
Could be seeing something down there. Caught his attention.
He was on. I think he was checking his blood.
Maybe we finally got sick and tired of this.
Sorry, guys.
Sierra Kilo Mike, about 2%.
He's still below me, going along with us. Going right.
Is it? Okay.
Aiming.
I seem to be going very quick. I'm like one of the first of the pack now.
Gonna meandering.
I don't
I
know
don't know why I keep
where.
falling away from
There's J-Dog. You're ahead of me. There's Carbon right behind me and down. Not much behind.
Yeah, it's only like
You are at the lead there.
Izabisi is the
missed
only
your
one
comment earlier,
in front of me
check
here, and
his
he
out.
just
I
landed.
know. Everything
He's
that's
just
happening to
like-
Hunter right now should be.
There is a waypoint
That's
there,
right.
but no
let
actual
those chickens
airport.
Yes, we've done the xcub with loads.
We're actually going down this valley and then going to be turning right. to get to the airport.
Me and my bank account hate Target.
Sheeter, we were talking about the whole VFR map in VR. They have a couple of options. They even have a little nav map that you can bring into VR as well. The one I'm using right now is VFR map for VR. The problem is the latest update kind of broke the other two. It broke the little nav map and it broke the other one, so like you can't for some reason see the window in VR right now. But there are some options out there right now to have some windows in there.
I was actually using or trying to use the one little nav map mod to pop it out and everything, and it wasn't working, so that maybe contributed to the update. Now, if you're talking about the VFR map by Christian something,
yeah, that one works for me. I'm using that one right now.
yeah, that one I did get it to work. It broke my Bush Talk radio, but it did work.
Sam's
Oh.
or something?
It's like,
That was another one
that's
that
with all these, thousands of mods. Something's gonna cross streams, so to speak, with something else.
Somebody's got a trip on something.
Exactly. So I was just like, it's kind of a pain for me to get the setup out here in my little studio in the garage for VR, so I haven't flown VR in a little while.
Cheap Walmart.
That's
I wear glasses, so it hurts.
Do you have the special lenses for the VR headset?
No, because when I got a bunch of family and friends over, we pass it around, and that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. It's easier for me to just suffer through it whenever I have it on, and let everybody else enjoy it with their beautiful, pristine, unhindered visual optics.
Right.
And I'll just deal with it. No, I think my glasses I've got now, the frames are pretty wide and pretty thick, and it all pushes against it. After I fly for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, I just want to take the sucker off.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And wipe my face with a cloth or a moist towelette or something, because it gets hot inside that display, man.
Yeah, I keep my room pretty chilly, and then I keep a fan going pretty well. So I understand what you mean, because I used to get hot all the time. I kind of learned from many nights of just sweatiness. I'm like, this is annoying.
It's like I'm 14 again.
But it is.
But I went.
The experience is just so amazing.
Oh yeah, no, it was even Yep, there goes Bernie.
Yeah.
Well, Deadly and I have the G2 Reverb G2, and man, this thing is like that's 2600 resolution in both eyes, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, I've got the CV Warren OG Oculus, so
that's what I came from. Yeah,
it's not that it's not great, but I mean, it's been fun for the last 3 years that I've had it. I can't complain about it really. And it still does give you a fair amount of immersion. And every once in a while, if you fly long enough, you get fooled and you go into a bank and look out the window, your stomach kind of rolls
11.
a little bit.
I'm burning, man.
My fuel's at 13.
Lost juice landed up here. Let's see if I can do that.
Do something with the Bravo? Are you
Who
sure
did?
your flaps are up?
Yeah. Same.
Don't look at the Bravo. Look in the sim.
Look in the sim.
Depends on how
Yeah, I landed up
long
here.
Liz
Sweet.
you've got, because I did do some changes to the.
This is gonna work. This is gonna be bad.
Did you grab the new stuff from the weekend that he put out?
No.
Well, that could be it. Right there.
Yeah, that was
could be it.
crazy.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, could be it.
Oh, right on this ridge here on the. Okay.
Yeah, it was a little nutty.
Yeah, Deadly's still up there.
You were going back.
If
from
it's the
more.
same spot.
What's everybody doing here? I
Bernie's
see
coming in on it.
Switching back. They must
You
be
trying to land?
on this ridge or something.
I'm going back.
I made it.
I'm going back. Carbon
Yeah.
just saw you.
How is it I can drop right on this no problem, but that tabletop last week just killed me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Carbon's
looks like
coming
a
just
few people
late.
had turned back and landed over here.
This is our last leg too, so this is a good time for it.
Oh, wow.
Guys, watch for trees when you're taking off.
How'd he put down that damn?
Oh
Guys,
yeah.
watch for trees.
Shut it down, it's dead stick
Oh,
time.
who
Oh,
just
Carbon
dead
was-
stick, Jared?
someone
What
landed
is
on
your
the top.
problem?
I'm gonna try to
Dead
drive
stick.
up
What is
there.
your problem?
That's
Well, we're already on the ground. I mean,
Oh,
Then
do
you're
I just
good.
stay?
then you're done. You're good.
yeah, I already landed.
Ground, man.
Jerk pants.
If you're already on
Got
the
'em on
ground,
the
you're
tails.
good. I wasn't there, and I'm not
Oh,
trying
this
to
is
land
so
on a
steep.
mountain to stick. That ain't happening.
I'm just driving. I'm driving to the very top where Carbon and Lost Juice are. I'm not even trying to let. Oh, rudder.
And I just heard it too.
No, I landed on this extreme.
Oh, Deadly, what are you doing?
I have to roll backwards to get turned. I think.
Trying to make it up here.
Why are there so many
It's like trying to do a four-wheel drive up there.
Alright, I'm gonna play it safe. I've already crashed.
You need that gravel obstruction.
Well, I've got a modified gravel. It's got a pretty heavily modified
Come on, Breeze,
CFG
we're-
on it that some guy named Gonzo put out.
Sliding down this mountain.
It's got a stupid amount of horsepower.
I mean, it already has a stupid amount of horsepower.
Oh yeah, no, but this takes it and just makes it really stupid.
He who calls dead stick
Like it
Crashes.
doth not.
it's ready to take off in tens of feet.
What?
Yeah, I guess we're all taking off now.
What?
Yeah, dead stick. You
No.
just land and go.
think I
Once you get to a stop, you can.
Doth stick. He
Go back
who
up.
calls doth stick, doth not doth stick.
Don't stick.
Well, that was an
Call
easy
dead-
one.
If you call dead stick, you don't have
I mean,
to
I
do
was
dead
already
stick.
down. So
That is not true.
Yeah, that's why it was easy for me.
Trying to
I was
catch up
already
to you.
landed.
Now, had I been committed to that ridge when the dead stick was called, I'd have tanked it
I missed
100%.
you.
I should have just I should have just rolled off the ridge with my power off.
Oh my word.
It wasn't hard for me, but it was just
God.
before I was committed. I was on long vinyl kind of, but
Oh man.
it's like,
Blue phone,
nah,
man, stop.
I'm not gonna
That's
try
all.
That's how you
try
do
that
Old English.
dead stick.
Oh, that's Old English? Is that what
That might have been
is?
the last dead stick.
Oh, gotcha.
Would that be 5, I think?
Well,
Or 6,
it's also
or-
every 15 minutes, and
Rob has reached
Oh, that's true.
maximum.
Or was that 4?
Rob, I'm there as well.
I think the limit's 5. I don't know if that was
Sorry.
4 or 5 right there.
I don't
Pig
know.
pen. Oh, you
There was
landed.
one
where
called
there's like a
before I
little
got
pond
in,
here.
and then
Go
I
in.
think that was the third I've done. So I
Safety.
think that's 4.
You definitely
I
would've
think
crashed.
so too, but
But
I
it would've
wouldn't
been
swear
awesome.
to it. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no, don't. I mean, I've been drinking, so don't listen to me, man.
That's usually what I tell people when they're, I'm following you, you dummy.
Sir, do you know why I pulled you over? I've been drinking. Don't listen to what I said. I'm good.
I was gonna say, well, shouldn't it be 2 then? It's always 2, right?
Right?
Awesome.
I've only
going
lived
too.
it 2 times. There's
Like
only been 2
this
dead
story.
sticks.
I don't want to do
We
it so
were
loud,
all
'cause I
driving
can
to
hear
get
my
to the
upstairs
liquor
like,
store from the lake. Cop pulls us over and he's like, "Why is the drunkest, guy in the car driving?" Everybody in unison.
Dirt in your
like,
neck.
he was too drunk to sing.
God, that movie is so good.
That's a true story.
Last Saturday night, we were just like hanging out doing nothing. I was planning on just watching the Leafs game, Jays game too. And I think it was intermission or between innings or something. We were flipping around.
Oh.
The Hangover 2 was just starting.
Oh man.
We watched the whole thing. The one in Thailand.
I hope it's the last
not very. I mean,
dead
it's just the
stick.
same movie, but
Yeah, it was all the same jokes.
we watched the whole thing.
I'm kind of set up to
No
make it all the way
limit
without a crash.
Besa. No limit.
Oh, I'm
Besa,
glad you
right?
said that.
Besa? Besa. Either way, no limit, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate you jumping into the stream. We are kind of on our last, I don't know, 20 miles or so, 20 plus miles before we're going to call it an evening. But thank you so much for the follow.
This river goes directly up this mountain.
Every Monday
crazy.
night and Thursday.
Yep,
night,
saw that in New
at
Zealand
7
a couple
p.m.
times.
Eastern.
Yeah, they do
But then
that.
again,
in
gravity is
Hawaii.
weird down there. Exactly.
It is south of the equator. I mean,
We were streaming the flight, and we've got a friend that lives in New Zealand.
You can actually.
She says, "Yeah, looks pretty much
can
right,
actually
except I don't remember the roads doing
entire
that."
trip.
And it was one where the road just went right up at your face. Like,
All the
well,
information is
obviously,
there.
Ebony,
Routes,
you've
flight
never,
plans, everything's in there.
Did you look close?
driven.
If you so choose. If you want to just kind of hang out.
Hard to
that's
tell
cool
if
too.
you're not driving, right?
Exactly.
Huge waste of time.
Just you must have been in the back seat.
Yeah.
You know what, Limit? You come in here and you waste my time like that? Are you kidding me? You better jump in the sim and fly with that. You better. If you don't, there's nothing I can do about it. Thank you for your follow. That's me getting all like tough and stuff. Scary, right?
I'm scared.
Right?
Terrified.
I'm the worst.
You say someone called it a huge waste of time watching the stream?
While he's wearing a Be Kind hat.
Hey,
I mean,
kind. Can
if you're
you
not
see
flying,
that?
I can't see this being entertaining, really.
Yeah, it's a little bright. I'll have to adjust it.
Your face looks good though.
Getting the green screen. Oh, see why? Why are you?
Hello.
That's better. That's better. Is that like that the whole time?
What?
Yeah, that's
I had
mainly
like
the
a
only
little
reason I really
Auto,
don't
right?
watch the
It's down here,
stream.
not, only when you move really fast.
Just keep
Yeah.
up with the flight, kind of.
Don't move fast.
I do watch a
Don't
couple of
move fast.
streamers every now and
Slow
again.
moving guy.
I think if he were a good pilot in the game, he wouldn't be as entertaining. But because he just is not that good,
Right?
it makes it more entertaining too.
I'm thinking that's why they picked him.
I expect full 3-point lighting.
Well, I think he had the extra computer and monitor. because
Yeah, well, no, actually, I think he got the extra computer.
Well, I've got
and
three
stuff
right now.
just
Like, I've
not
run,
too
like,
long
one
ago, as a matter of fact.
down,
Oh, okay.
and I have my two lights here.
I remember who was it? Was it Carbon or was it Hutch that got all the money donated to buy a second
They're
monitor?
kind of small.
Yeah.
Ain't no
They,
red
they
light.
do enough. They do enough.
He does need he needs track IR though to help him flying.
Yeah, Go, Richard. I mean, I do have my ring light.
When my wife asks me what I want for Father's Day, I'm going to say that, and she's going to say, "What is that?" And I'll tell her, and she'll be like, "Is it like a webcam?" "Yeah, babe. It's like a webcam."
Do other streaming?
Tell her it helps the webcam track your head better.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I've tried the free, bootleg knockoff version of it. It didn't work for me.
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah. Did you catch my only?
Yeah, I've had my track on R for like 5, 6, probably 8 years. I don't forget, and it's just solid. I mean, the amount of racing and flying games it works with is just unbelievable, and a lot of shooters too.
And you've got it. I'm assuming the way it operates is you just move your head a little bit, but you keep your eyes on the screen.
Yeah, like you could set up different percentages, profiles. I mean, for every single movement, up, down, yaw, like the full 6 degrees, you can calibrate each and every single one of those. You can set up like the smoothness of like how fast or how quick, how fast or how smooth you want it, your head you want it to turn. So yeah, everything like that.
So France tomorrow.
Yeah, how far? Like, so you just want to move it just barely and have your head move like a full 90 degrees, or if you want to have it, move it more like 45 degrees and have it move 90 degrees, you could set that up.
People ask questions.
Cool.
Well, maybe.
Well, just, I mean, the one thing, obviously flying, it helps you set up landings, because you could sit there and, look to the right, look to the left, and just look to see, and start that landing a whole lot better.
Mist coming off the water.
I think my big thing would be to help me a lot with the instruments. Like I can lean forward and get a little closer without, using the camera setup that just shows me just the panel, and then I can't see anything else that's going on my screen.
Hey, there's a
Yep. Yeah.
I'm looking at my
that is the
altimeter.
other thing. Yeah.
And there's a tree.
And if you want to look back at your fuel, you can obviously look back at your fuel. That's when you got to make sure you set it up to where your head will turn a good ways when you barely move.
Right.
But you also want it kind of smooth at the same time, so like you can get it adjusted to your likeness.
I'm torn between telling her I need that or I need a trim wheel.
I'll look in a minute.
And she's going to look at me like I got a third eyeball.
If we need anything, it'll have to be
regardless of whichever one I say.
NDB approach.
Don't you just have something like that already? Yeah, I do, honey.
You do an overlay.
Yeah, like we're coming into some like clouds, some like fog.
There is a place further down called Chubertina.
I don't have fog. Once again, I've got someone else's weather.
Well, if you put it on live weather, you'll see it's pretty cool. Like it's almost like this fog moving in, cloud layer moving in, like a weather marine.
Little gorillas in the mist.
30 miles.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'll give you guys the identifier just in case.
Don't go too live, gentlemen, or you'll be at 5 a.m.
Alpha Juliet Papa.
4 a.m.
I'm actually doing a little bit of a dusk.
Oh, okay.
Started off our normal time, the 7 a.m. local, but then I kind of switched it to more
Dude, don't throw that
to
up
get
for
kind
free.
of
Get
dusk
people to pay for
once we get into landing.
When we were flying New Zealand, we kept the weather set to live, and it was horrible. It was not a fun experience because it was nothing but just rain, thick clouds, and so much fog over all the little inlets and stuff like that. There was zero visibility. It was terrifying. I was just trying not to crash. For hours.
I like it. I do like it when it's kind of like off and on, like the rain showers that you can kind of dodge, here and there.
Yeah.
Now, when it finally cleared up and we came, out of the valley and the lake opened up in front of us and you came out of the fog or out of the clouds, like that looked cool, but getting to that point, nope. 2 out of 10 would not do again.
Wheels.
I just love how dynamic it is. Like us coming into this foggy ground clouding or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, it's a fog. It's like a marine layer that's coming in from the coast, you know?
Yeah.
Smooth. Gorilla, did you get in there yet?
That NDB approach was taking me like way back and around. It's not gonna work.
No? Okay. Is that the only approach it has?
That was the only one. Yeah.
Awesome.
It doesn't look too bad.
What?
It doesn't.
No?
You know
Okay.
what? It's not looking too bad.
Trying to catch up to everybody here.
7.5 miles left. But actually, it doesn't look like it's going to be bad. Let's see.
All right. What were the runways here?
I can see the ground. So.
12 and 30. Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
when you get down in this layer, it's thin. It's just, you know, a little bit of like a white haze almost.
Yeah.
Watching. It's the benefit of going so slow. I can watch all you guys going.
Is Angel Hernandez
It
calling
is cool,
you
though,
guys
'cause,
the
I mean,
race
it's definitely volumetric. It's so...
On hell.
today? Yeah, I'm not calling
Did they just lose?
him. Dude, you gotta see
It
this
really
pitch.
adds to the scenery.
They're
Oh,
all
yeah.
shaking each other's hands. I missed it. No good.
I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why they're not. Oh, it is ending. Okay. You gotta see the replay of this pitch, man.
Okay,
What
that's
you call the strike.
Her chick does not look happy.
No, you gotta see this.
What happened? Show a replay. God! Oh, they're going to commercial.
What? Gorilla, I feel like you lied.
Grass landing strip.
Come to our OnlyFans. We've got all the landing strips.
Every time you can imagine. Rough.
Super's on the ground over there. The sky's getting a little thicker, I will say that.
Sandy.
4 miles
Hey,
out.
All right.
Oh yeah, I know there is.
Oh boy.
I think I'm a little bit
Gorilla,
behind
you
y'all,
lied.
Holmes.
You lied.
I've been
You
hugging the
said
ground,
this
but I
was
may grab some
impossible.
altitude here.
I'm going down to stay at 4 miles. It gets thicker at ground level.
Got all the
Drop
bush.
and
Oh, it's
down, dude.
doable. Okay, you know what? As I'm getting lower, it's actually
Getting
it's
worse.
doable. It's doable.
I don't think it's over the runway for me. It's the runway's wide open.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
I don't think he landed yet, did he?
No, not on my screen.
No, I'm right behind him.
It's sunny above the mist.
If you mean Super, I'm right behind him.
Man, I am we're going to
Gorilla's
Plettenberg
down.
Bay.
It's
Is that the name of it here?
Yep.
Oh, it just cleared up and opened up.
Somebody said that on the stream too. That
don't
it wasn't.
see
It
it.
was
This is
clear right at the airport.
Yep.
But I'm right there, and I'm not seeing any.
Super, I can see you down there.
It literally on my mind, it opened up
Stay
right
on
around the
the
airport and
airport.
nowhere
Yeah.
else. It's crazy.
I've got it now.
And I've got it set to the regular weather.
He said he's
Not
got it. So
exactly lined up for the runway, but I see the
I
blinking
think I
lights.
see the runway, but I still am in soup.
Coming in number 12. Not a great set of approach lights on this strip. Pretty sure Super is.
Whoa.
Yeah, you gotta fix that, dude.
Whoa.
You're coming on the wrong
The runway in
side.
sight.
I still don't.
You talking
1
about
mile out.
the hip hop star?
Yeah,
Did you mean
yeah,
right?
did not mean to touch the wheels down there that early.
Hot in her.
It's getting hot.
There it is. Half a mile out. I finally get the runway in sight. Yeah, it didn't clear up for
Shutting
me.
it down, shutting it down.
But I can definitely see to get in at this point.
I think I'm all shut down. Yeah, we
6 miles.
is. Yeah, we is. Yeah. Cool.
All right. All of the lights are on.
watch some landings. Carbon's down, we missed him. Narco's down. Burley's down. Lost Juice is upside down, not in the right spot.
Lost Juice is upside down.
And Mug is down.
He's always upside down.
He said, well, he was like, Carbon's down, we missed that. So-and-so's down, and Lost Juice is upside down. It was perfect.
We flew with him one time. It was a couple flights ago, and Lost Juice wasn't with the group when we came down to land. So one of my buddies said, "Hang on, someone's got to do it." And he went ahead and flipped over.
Good job on him.
Stoken Brown, STT. Wardo, show us how it's done.
Right.
Oh yeah, look at that NX. Love it.
At least somebody was there to keep up the tradition. That's cool.
Going on an adventure? Holy cow. Big Pen, why are you in a banana? Weren't you in the float? I saw you in floats earlier. What? Confused. Alright, Lost Juice has gone inverted, is coming in for a very safe landing. It's funny every time.
Yep.
He's mastered it too, like he knows when to hit the ground so that he stops directly in front of us. Alright, I think we're just waiting on Punch now.
Coming.
I thought there was someone else. There's Punch there. How far out are you?
2 miles, a mile and a half.
I thought there was someone else out here. Maybe it was just Lost Juice. He actually flares upside down. Yeah, right? Well, while Punch is taking his sweet butt time coming on in, guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate you joining along as per usual.